is ready.
Okay.
Is music playing? It should be.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's really quiet for me. There we go. We're good.
All right. So, last time we all met to play D&D, and we played this game, which I do actually think are the same times, without the clarification. You all successfully hit level 3 through trauma that was not shared. Or not trauma. You know, sometimes you just get a pet. It's fine.
Yeah, pet! Woo!
I'm sorry, I meant babysitter.
Aw.
Uh,
I need one, though.
you'll find that regardless of what she's supposed to be, she is what she is. But you all hit level 3 and woke up safe and sound in the Elf Song Tavern, where you guys met back up with everyone's favorite NPC, at least as far as I'm concerned, Wall, who is
Not so
a
much.
rat catcher who found a wounded teenager in the sewers, brought her home. You all managed to help said wounded teenagers, whose name was Brea, and she said she was coming into town to look for Thavius Krieg, the leader of Elturel, who she had heard rumor of being in the city, and under the guard of the Van Thampers. Y'all said, yeah, we can help you figure that shit out. And then you kind of played run around town, back and forth between the gate out of the city and the gate into the upper city, playing let us in. They're like, not a chance in hell. You're like, hey, Zaj, make him let us in. And he's like, no. Go in when it's your last time. And I believe after getting that information is about when we were ending up. The other main thing you guys have been working on is you know that one of the Van Thampers, Amric, runs his business out of the Low Lantern, which is a tavern on the water.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember which we were doing first. Were we going to Low Lantern or were we going to the Bantham Per?
Well, we were originally talking about going to the manor, but if we can't get, if whenever we have to go in is our last time, I think it's better to go to where we know the guy is and do as much as we can first
Before we
try.
actually go in there.
Yeah.
Coo. All right, to Low Lantern. I don't know where that is. Oh, wait, there it is. It's right here.
Yes.
Is there like a map that we can procure?
I'm assuming this is the only map that they have. I don't think there's like a closer one of the city.
No.
You
I
as
mean,
characters want to
yes.
find a map of...
Yeah.
I don't know if there's as much of a map, but there's definitely like kind of a travel brochure style thing you could probably pick up by one of the gates.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate. Why are you here?
Why are you here? Here's the places you don't want to go.
These are the alleys that you want to avoid. Stay out of them. Or don't. You know, you can go in. That's perfectly fair.
That's every single alley.
Yeah, if you would like to procure some kind of travel brochure with general things you might want to see in them, you can.
Yeah, I'd like to. Just to have the map. I'd have 2 at this point, and that makes me feel better.
Okay. Yeah, you can get one of those, and I can add some things to your map that would
travel brochure.
After you read through that a bit, I can add some things to the map at some point too. Say, these are the things I suggested you go do. Go in this back alley at 10 p.m. Don't worry about it. That was on the track. For sure.
What? It says here we're supposed to go in this back alley right here at 10 p.m. I think we... Oh, you know what? I know why we hadn't gone to the Low Lantern yet. We were waiting until nighttime because that's when all the people would be there.
Oh, till it was more towards evening.
Yes.
Yeah, so we didn't like stick out because we'd be the only patrons in there.
Oh, we had also talked briefly about like if we find the brother, what did we want to tell him? I was thinking it might be a good idea to tell him that we represent the brother he was trying to kill and he wants to do a meetup.
Like to get him alone, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to point out that he did try to have him killed.
Yes.
So I don't know how well received that will be.
That's the point, though.
Okay, so we're trying to get him to come out to try to kill us.
To kill the brother.
Yes, it'd be us at that point.
There is also
but...
a chance where he just will basically be like, hey, I don't fucking trust you or my brother, and will refuse to talk to us afterwards.
Which at that point, I think, hey. Yeah, we'll fuck him up. You're right, Cupcake. We'll fuck him up.
We could say that we work for the brother, but we don't think he's gonna fucking pay. Like, we don't trust that he's actually gonna pay the amount he says, so
That's true.
We'll just let you have him.
Yeah, we caught him. He owes us some money. There was some debts involved. I like that. That we like captured the brother.
Mm-hmm.
And Cupcake, you were interrupting my thoughts.
She wants to share hers as well.
We captured the brother, and we'd like to meet up to do an exchange. We don't want to kill him because that's not our thing.
I mean, why?
Unless he pays us a whole bunch of money, then I'm gonna take the money, and then we just go, right? That's cool, right?
Well, I mean, that could just be it. Like, hey, we know you were trying to kill him. We got him. If you want him to do whatever you want to, give us some money, and he's all yours. We'll tell you where he is.
So, either Glee or Kurosi, since this is kind of your plan, one of you give me a history check.
Mart!
Okay.
Nice. I am curious. I just want to roll to see how bad I would roll. Because I'm not super smart.
Watch it be higher.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I was higher.
We have exactly 2 brain cells between us.
I can't
You can
read.
share.
I can't read.
And I can, and with our powers combined, we could figure this out.
So, like, plan sounds great. Sounds perfect. Fine. What the fuck are we trying to get out of him again? I don't remember.
Mostly just one to get him away, I think. Like,
so the big thing is that the captain said that we aren't done because
it's connected to the family.
It's connected to the family.
So
the family also.
Are we planning on kidnapping him and getting to the family that way, or are we just interrogating him?
I kind of don't like kidnapping as a word, so let's not.
we could just kill him.
There's no.
Why not?
Take him on a one-way trip.
No, Kurosi's looking at you very serious. Why not?
Orchestrating the murder
So,
of
to
innocent
kind
civilians.
of refresh memory real fast. Brother.
Yes.
So, the brother you have dealt with before.
Yes.
His name has immediately fallen out of my head. I know what it
Dingleberg.
is. It is not
Van
Dingleberg.
Thamper.
Anyway, the big boy, the big
Mortlock.
gets told Mortalock told you that he was delivering payments from his brother.
Yes.
So Amric, the one you are going to meet, is the one who was actually facilitating paying the cult.
Yes. But
Uh,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish.
Presumably, what you would get from trying to talk to him is why, ensuring it stopped, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, in theory, they could just pick it back up and just keep going, even though you kind of took out a chunk of the base. Which is why Zodge is like, you're not fucking done.
Yeah, Zodge told us that as long as we can stop it and it ends, it doesn't keep going, you know, a couple days from now, if there's not more activity, we'll be good. So let's just stop it.
Yeah,
We have no evidence. Let's just kill him.
No, but
Isn't
murder
the mother
bad.
involved?
Okay,
The brother
Sorry.
could just continue it.
About the mother.
We deal with that.
About the mother. So here's the next part about the Vanthan Purse. What we know is that Miss Mantlemorn told us that the problem, the people that are in charge of Elturel are captured, or rather were taken to the Vanthan Pur estate.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you knew this, but he's like a really powerful guy for our city. It's called the High Observer.
Okay.
Right? Okay, alright.
Sure.
So we promised to help Mantlemorn with whatever's going on, so we need to go figure out, you know, what's happening with the Observer.
So we need to break in.
We don't necessarily have to break in. I'm just saying, you know, we need to figure out what's
Wait, how is this related to the cult?
Vanthan Pur. That's the last name of the sons, and presumably of the mother. And if they're all a family, I mean,
Well,
you know,
what if we just... Well, I mean, honestly, if we kill the son, I don't think she'd be able to continue funding the cult.
okay, but like
Don't know
murder
that.
is bad.
Yes,
So,
it is bad. Which is why we should stop them from doing it.
yeah, we murdered a whole bunch of them down there. I don't know why this person's
You've already killed
different.
people.
But because they were trying to kill us.
That's the same thing.
He will try to kill us.
And what if he doesn't? What if he surrenders? You gonna still kill him?
We'll see.
See, this is exactly what I mean.
If we doubt the Flaming Fist will.
We
How
have
does
no
that make it better?
We have no evidence. All we were told to do was stop it. We can go ahead and talk about what ifs when it gets there. But at the moment, the safest and easiest option is to kill him.
We could question him and, you know, we capture him, question him, get us more information about his mother.
Background to kidnapping.
That doesn't hurt either. I'm just saying that...
It's just capturing sounds better than kidnap.
It's the same thing.
Holding someone against their will over threat of death.
Yeah, exactly.
We can borrow some of his time.
I don't.
Permanently.
I don't.
We'll have a play date. I don't care.
None of this is really like good.
Was it supposed to be?
We're supposed to be doing a public service, you know, helping out.
Are we?
He's funding a cult that killed a lot of people in the lower city, so isn't this good thing to do?
Yes, I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve death. Don't get me wrong. I want to put the bastard down as much as
What's
he.
the
You just
problem?
don't want to hold the sword then.
You just don't want to be responsible.
No, I just want to go through the proper authorities.
Proper authorities have given
There
us.
That's
the-
us.
aren't. Yeah. She holds up the badge.
Been deputized.
Glee, you don't have to be the one that does it.
You
I'll
also don't have
do
to be
it.
in the
It's
room.
fine.
It's not. Fine. You guys are right.
All right. Well, let's go down to the Low Lantern and see if we can find him. Did we want to do the pretending we know where his brother is? My thought is it would get him. We could see about getting him alone, and it would be easier to deal with him.
Take him into a back alley and tie him up.
Building, preferably.
It's if
Should we
I
find a building first then? So we
We
know the
can try
route?
to. We can find something nearby. There's probably some warehouse. So are we good with going to the Low Lantern and trying to find a warehouse on our way there?
Should probably scope one out first, yeah.
Okay.
Just so it looks like we know where we're going.
No, I fully agree with you. I was just saying, if we're looking for warehouses, it's probably going to be by the
Tavern, yeah.
guess we're headed to the Low Lantern.
All right. So you've been running around. It's probably about a little after. It's probably mid-afternoon around now. Are you? How long do you want to dedicate to searching for an empty warehouse?
I'd say a bit. It seems pretty important.
Yeah. We'll make sure that it's actually abandoned and not like some other people's fucking secret hideout and shit.
Oh, this is your secret hideout? We wanted to use it as a secret hideout.
I don't want that awkwardness.
Oh man, could we listen, we talked to HR, we actually put in an application for it tonight.
I want to walk into someone's drug fucking situation.
Oh, hey, you doing drugs? We're doing kidnapping. Nice.
Right.
Run into other people also kidnapping. Same hat.
You're gonna make me think about which role makes sense for scouting abandoned warehouses in a city you don't know.
Uh-huh.
Survival.
So, all right. I would like a stealth from someone,
Not me.
Call it
a perception from someone, and an investigation from someone.
21. Woo!
I'm bad at all of those.
Same. I mean, my perception's not horrible, so
You probably have the best.
it's a 4.
I can investigate.
Yeah, I also have 4.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of girly good, like, not proficient, good
Just
perception
have
people. Yeah.
4 perceptions. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do
And I
it.
have proficiency. I'm just 2 wisdom.
11. Go for the
And-
investigation, Ari.
Okay, good job.
All right. So you are successfully pretty not suspicious in your searching for abandoned warehouses.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Unfortunately, it does take you a while to find one.
Oops.
But looking around it, it does appear to be relatively actually abandoned, not like a routine like routinely used as a abandoned quote unquote warehouse. Is how I will interpret that spread of rules. So it's probably about 6, about duskish, and here is going to be your abandoned warehouse.
Okay. Not too far.
No, it's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That was the wrong bright color. One moment.
I wonder. Need to check a spell real quick. Oh, okay. It doesn't have to be willing. Good. Good.
What spells do I have?
No, guys, we can't hurt people. That's wrong. Doesn't have to be willing. Good. Good.
Damn, I wish I had.
Well, you
some
know,
prepared.
I am making sure that we are secure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We are safe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the two who were not involved in this scouting as far as roles goes, I would like you both to also give me perception checks.
Cool.
All right.
Not bad.
So you guys,
Better
you
than me.
two are kind of standing outside the warehouse that the others are digging around in, and this ship right here is unloading what seems to be household supplies for someone. There's chairs, there's a table, just a bunch of chests, and they set this box on a table that they've set out, and you both hear a small sneeze from it. Yes, you hear a box sneeze.
Mimic.
You hear that?
I would like to investigate the box.
All
What do
right.
I see when I look
Yeah.
at the box?
You look at the box. You open the box. The people who are unloading are presumably walking back up. You didn't just walk up in front of this
No.
dude. Yeah. And you see just a little teapot in it.
Just sitting there?
Mimic.
Yes, a teapot in a box. A teapot in a box.
Tea box in a pot. Alright, cool. I, like, do. I take my stick and I just, like, poke the teapot.
It sneezes again and blinks at you and
And it has
turns
eyes.
into
Didn't
kind of
hear you say that.
morphs a little bit and turns into what appears to be some kind of baby mimic.
Oh no.
What is this thing?
Adorable.
Do we know what a mimic is?
Well, at least you're holding a teapot with eyes and a smiling at you, so you can take what that is, what you would.
Hey, little teapot. You wanna?
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna like poke it again. You okay?
We should put it back.
No, shut up.
What do you poke it with?
My staff.
It kind of like starts. It bites and like is chewing on the end of your staff now.
Huh. I like lift it up, and I assume it's not that heavy.
No.
Lift it up and kind of like. So
We should put it back.
what? No. It
Why
looks
not?
hungry. You hungry?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a teapot.
It continues to chew on your staff.
Teapots don't eat things.
Hmm. I'll pull out like a piece of my ration and hand it to it. Like, be like, you want this instead? Huh?
It it like shoots its tongue out like a frog almost, and begins to chew on the little ration.
See, it was just hungry. Trax, you know what this thing is? I assume Trax doesn't know what it is. Or maybe he.
Uh, uh,
Should I roll intelligence?
yeah, sure. Roll an intelligence for tracks.
Okay.
What
I
if
would
this
like
is
to.
somebody's pet?
I promise you, I would love to roll it, but like the character sheet is like stuck to me right now.
I have never had. Well, okay.
All right, there we go. Intelligence.
Yeah, she'll explain that it's a baby mimic, and that those are little things that can look like other items, and a lot of people like them as familiars sometimes because they're easy to
Oh,
hide.
oh, that's so cool. I'm keeping it. I promise to feed it. Can I keep it?
It probably belongs to someone already.
It's in a box.
So,
It could have died.
does it look like it was dying?
How
It
would
look-
you assess a teapot for dying?
Exactly.
You know what? Fair point.
Look, someone wasn't taking care of it. Now I will. All right, it's fine.
I don't know what this creature needs, but maybe it doesn't need anything more than a box.
No, it didn't. It seemed intent on eating my staff, but when I offered a ration, it tried to eat. It immediately ate the ration.
Babies eat everything. I don't know what you're talking.
No, they don't. They eat milk. What?
Have you ever encountered a baby
Yes.
with everything in their mouths?
Yes, because they're curious. Have you ever taken care of a child before?
Space palms. You're not. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
The teapot sprouts legs and is like running about the box now. That it cannot seem to get out, at least not in teapot form.
All right, little buddy. You're coming with us. And I will attempt to pick up the teapot.
Give me a persuasion.
Sure. 15. I'm persuasive.
So, it seems to like be happy to just kind of like jump into your hands, kind of chews on your arm, but not in a like painful way.
Can you turn into anything else other than a teapot?
Looks up at you, it blinks, it sneezes, and now you're holding a plate.
That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna need a different bag for you, but if you stay there and stay quiet, you can come with. All right?
It sneezes.
Okay, I'm going to assume yes for all sneezes. Sneeze once for yes, sneeze twice for no.
It sneezes.
And Glee's gonna look over at Mice and be like, "See, it's fine. It's not hurting anybody. And it's a living creature. It needs to be out and about."
There are a lot of living creatures that should not be out and about.
Yeah, they're mostly people.
Or monsters.
You never know.
Or
It's
pets.
debatable.
Or
Pets should be
babies.
Yes, okay, I get it. I get it, okay? I will take care of it. You don't need to worry about it. Acquired baby mimic.
Yep, you have acquired a baby mimic.
Yes.
Big chompers.
Yes.
Oh god, that art is so fucking cool of a whole
Mm-mm.
like house of mimic things.
my
That's so
God.
fucking sweet.
That's amazing.
Look at that.
Amazing.
That's so fucking cool.
They have a whole house of mimics and they're all just sitting around them just like, yeah.
Or is this war?
I believe it's in Tasha's.
Yeah. Mimic colonies are actually real.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
But is it war?
Mimics.
Is it vor? Yes. Very much so.
Alright, there is your baby mimic.
Yes.
Can't believe we just abducted a child.
Yes.
I like the art, but I also like Little Teapot I found.
You could definitely change the picture.
It's cute.
Well, I mean, it's just got a bunch of eyes and teeth underneath.
Wait, I can make this better. Keep going. Hold on.
All right, you gonna put googly eyes on
Yes.
it? Please do. Please do. Please do.
God, please.
All right, I'm gonna go find the others. Hey guys! I got a plate mimic.
Shh. What?
I got a plate. It's a mimic.
Why?
Why not?
Because that's a monster.
That's what I
I
said.
think that's very inappropriate for you to say something like that. Just calling things and people monsters.
I didn't. Glee. It is a wild creature that will try to eat you when it thinks it can.
Yeah. That's why you have to train it and take care of it and all that good stuff. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Trax will help me out. Won't you, Trax? High fives, Trax.
Probably going to eat that.
I think Trax is a little bit stronger than a silly little mimic.
Fine. Whatever.
Anyways, did you guys find a warehouse?
I think so.
Good. Because it's getting kind of late. Alright, Flint. You guys ready to party?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I guess you can call it a party.
We can at least have a little joviality to it. You know, we're supposed to be going in and enjoying ourselves as well as talking to this guy.
That was
Live a
not a
little.
part of the plan.
Live a little. I'm not saying we gotta go in there and play. I'm just saying at least go in with a happy attitude, maybe?
I'm happy. We're all happy here.
Alright, you're always happy, and I love it.
Karosi just completely. We're all happy here. Karosi and Mice just standing there.
Frowning.
It's happiness. It's fine.
They're happy on the inside. I can tell.
Can it eat coins?
I cannot guarantee you'll get them back.
Alright, cool. No, that's perfect.
It can eat pretty much anything you let it.
Yeah, good. I leave it as a money pouch, and I give it a copper piece.
It seems to be chewing on a copper piece now.
Yeah. But you have to eat it quietly. Shh.
You're gonna lose a finger.
Fingers grow back.
No, they don't.
Do they?
Eventually.
No.
Well, I'm gonna have to tell Four Finger Tommy.
I like
you
the
been-
implication that he's only got 4 fingers total, and that you've told him 6 times that fingers will grow back.
How long have you been lying to Four Finger Tommy about his fingers growing back?
But yeah, having successfully taken a baby mimic from someone's possession and convinced the parent mimics that their child will be safe with Glee because they rolled a 0.
Well, then that could have went
What would you like to
complete
do
opposite
in the
direction
dust?
there.
Into
I
the
say
low
let's go-
lantern.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, so as we are heading there, I think Karosi takes a look at the group. And I think as they're walking, she tries to grab Flint and Mice and says, please keep an eye on the other two if you can. I am certain this is not a place that they really should be going to. And both of you seem decently capable of understanding that to some extent.
How did
Huh?
Glee end up the way he is?
That's rude.
Mommy and daddy issues.
His naivety is dangerous.
Mommy and daddy issues, and I literally couldn't talk to him for his entire childhood. You would not believe it. He was much, much worse as a child. He would say so many things I couldn't disagree with. There's like a pained look in her eye. She's just remembering all the stupid shit that he would say, and she couldn't disagree with him.
All right.
When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, a stork comes down and it delivers them into the chimney.
As
Glee still believes this.
Okay.
Glee still does not know what sex is. In Alicia's Saturday game, we have the most naive Firbolg cleric, and I love her dearly. She's great. Definitely doesn't know what sex is, and the warlock has convinced her that the best way to cast spells is to slap people on their asses.
Nice.
So that's been fun.
Dear.
So as the light kind of dims, as you are wandering around the wharfs, you do kind of notice that a lot of these ships that are depicted on the map aren't there, because this wharf that you know the Low Lantern is on seems to only have one massive dark ship at the end right now. Other than the Low Lantern itself, which is a converted ship that is completely anchored to the deck by thick chains, and a permanent staircase has been built up onto it because this is, yes, still a ship, but no longer seaworthy. On the deck, you can see as you approach, there is a single lantern on the bow that casts this green light onto the rest of the deck.
I imagine Glee was holding up the travel brochure and was looking at like the picture of like the Low Lantern or the area, and he's like, "Man, this Low Lantern place sounds pretty cool." And it's depicted so well. I wonder how they. And he lifts it down, and it's like a fucking train wreck.
It doesn't look unsafe per se, but it is a literal boat. And yeah,
Probably not the best boat.
it's not a bad boat, but it is old.
Karuzi leans over to Mice and says, I'll keep an eye on Glee if he can keep an eye on Ari.
Very well.
Alright.
Before we go in, I have something to tell you guys. I don't approve of killing this guy. But if we're going to have to do it, let's at least not do it in front of people. I have the invisibility spell. I can make the guy invisible, but if we knock him out or have to take him away from the force him away from the place, that's assuming we have to. If plans don't go in our direction or whatever.
Alright.
I'm not saying I want to use it now. I'm just saying, in the event of something bad happening. All right, everybody, make sure you keep your money pouches close. There's bound to be some thieves. And he looks to like try to put on a serious face. Let's do this.
I just feel like he does the one bear me where it hits the table and it's got the angry eyebrows.
Yeah. Wait.
All right. So as you approach, the main deck of the ship has stairs that climb towards the forecastle and aft castle. Another set that descend into the ship. There's a padlock on the hatch that you once could be opened to just descend into the deck, and as you kind of peek through it, it appears to be functioning as a skylight essentially into the tavern. but the thing that is probably most noticeable to most of you is the fact that there are currently 4 dead seagulls just lying on the deck that are starting to smell, and up above them are 2 ravens squawking at you from the crow's nest.
Like, there's just dead seagulls where we're walking?
Yes.
Can I just push them into the water?
Yes.
Cool, I do that. Keep going. It's gross, man.
Okay, you push the carcasses of 4 seagulls into the ocean.
This place isn't passing any inspections I know of.
Inspections.
How many
What
boats have you been on
inspection
that have
do
been
you
cleaned?
know?
I mean, the orphanage was inspected a lot.
Hmm.
I think
And
they probably hold themselves a little bit higher than a tavern that was built in a boat.
Sorry, I'm trying to see if there's a way to make this map show one section of the ship at a time instead of
all of them.
all of them.
You just pushed those poor
And
ravens' food into the water. What are they going to
If
eat now?
they can still get it.
Are ravens
I'm
carnivorous?
sure there's. I'm
Oh,
sure
yes.
there's. Oh
They
yeah,
are very
Okay.
Carnivorous.
I'm sure there's plenty of food they can find.
I sure hope so.
And
'Cause
if
they'll
anything, we
remember.
can come back and feed them.
You already have
they
an extra
caught you
mouth to
more.
feed.
Feed us, master.
It's blank. I'm
Ah,
blind.
there's no ship. None of us have dark vision.
We fell into the
I don't
ocean.
think
I mean, I
you
kind of
need
have dark
dark
vision.
vision, but maybe you do. It's more supposed to be. I don't know. Do you
Want me to
need dark
help?
vision?
You need some help?
Yeah, I want. I want it to be lit, but not able to see every layer at the same time. Essentially.
Mm.
Basically, turn on global fog of war and reveal the area you want.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I know what to do. If you give me like 5 minutes, I can fix this for you.
Okay.
You have 2.
Out of curiosity, do you see everything now, or just?
Let me
Because I
go
turned
to
it to
the.
daytime, at least.
I don't see anything.
No, it's broken up like you want it.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, put us on the map and we'll
But you're
we'll
on
be
the
there.
map.
I think you're. Oh wait,
I
no,
don't see anything.
they're on the wrong layer. I
Mm.
think. Yeah, they're on the dynamic layer. You want them on the other
I
one.
went to the dynamic layer to look at it, and then proceeded to
Ah,
put people on it.
yes.
Convenient. That makes sense. Okay.
We're off the ship.
Okay.
Ugh.
So this is a skylight into the thing, and that would, yes, go down into the proper cavern.
No guards at the top. Nobody's there.
No, it's a tavern.
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering if there was any, like
Mhm.
a bouncer or something on the outside.
Nope.
All right, heading on down.
Can I peek into the skylight just to see if there's anyone down there? How many
Yeah,
people
there
are in the
seems to
bar?
be plenty of people enjoying the tavern.
Alright.
Oh, I hate.
I was teleported.
Very tiny area walking in.
As you walk in, there is a woman behind the bar who just shouts to you all and says, "Well met. My name is Lorelei, but most people around here call me the captain. This is my bar. Welcome to my establishment. If you're looking for a drink, you've come to the right place."
Wonderful.
I'll take an ale.
All right. And she looks to the kinku next to her, and he starts to pour an ale, repeating ale to himself in your voice.
That is the coolest trick ever. And sets down 2 copper for the ale.
Is there like a lower part, or
Yep. As you're looking around this main area, you do see these stairs. They seem to lead further into the ship.
okay?
Good stuff, my man. Lady?
The kinku repeats back to you, "Good stuff, good stuff." And then in Lorelei's voice, the kinku says, "And buy a fucking another."
Nice.
Wow, aggressive advertisement you guys got going on. You guys want one? Looking back at everybody.
Not just yet.
Karuzi shrugs and she'll give 2 copper as well and give a nod to the Kenku.
Says in Glee's voice, "Ale, ale," and pours you an ale.
I go ahead and take it and, take a sip.
And as we're going by, like to various people, I'll go like, cheers and all that good stuff.
She's just looking at you. Don't.
Does anyone on this first deck look familiar, or similar to what the brother looked like?
No.
Okay.
Remember, he was an ugly mug, so
Yeah. Gonna go downstairs then.
Okay. Look.
and I'll go over to Lorelei and say, "So you run this ship?"
Yep. Have for a while now.
Somebody named what was it? Emric?
Oh, he's downstairs.
Oh, great. Thank you. And I'll nod to everybody else and start heading down.
I will follow him.
I'll go last.
Oh,
to
goodness,
make sure
thank you.
that she's not doing anything suspicious as we leave the upper floor.
Oh no, Ari has been left alone.
No, I'm waiting for Ari.
No, my said
No.
wait. My says going last.
Yeah, no. I'm just, I was just saying. Oh no, Ari.
Don't worry, I remember.
It's been left unattended.
Lorelei seems to kind of pay you no mind since you're not engaging with her or buying a drink, and she is now playing with a crab that she is trying to convince to tap dance.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I guess I'll
Suspect
go
in other
downstairs.
ways, but okay.
You good, Craig?
Oh yeah, am I not coming up? I
Yeah,
said that I would just go downstairs.
He's Mute. He's been muted this entire time.
Oh, you
on
had
my
him muted
end.
for fucking Phasmophobia.
Yep, and I was like, man, Craig's been really quiet.
He's talking.
That's even worse. I'm really sorry.
damn.
Has
So
there
cool.
been anything you have either asked me or commented on that I ignored in the past hour?
Yeah, 55 minutes.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Everything's
my
been
God.
directed to other players.
Okay, I was like, man. All right then. Okay.
All right, Ari, we gotta stay focused. All right. Remember, we're here to just talk to the dude, and that is it. Nothing else.
So does everyone go downstairs then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit at a table first and kind of motion for everyone else too, just to like watch for a bit.
I try to direct Glee to the table.
He doesn't seem to notice as he's like, as he's like talking to Ari, trying to get like we're on a mission, Ari. Right?
I grab your shoulders and move you to the chair.
Yeah. No. He's
Yes.
not even paying attention.
Yeah, no, she just kind of sits you down and sits next to you. Like, there we go.
There's a lot of chairs around this table, but not enough spaces for Icon to sit down.
Yep, that's how every map in D&D goes. You cannot actually sit at any table ever.
Yep.
I mean, you can, but you'll probably be sitting on the table, not at the table.
I will tell Flint that the captain said he was down here.
Okay.
So we know that he is here.
So as you kind of look around this room, you do notice that most of the people down here, these thug tokens, are dressed in the kind of garb that they are all wearing, like the same outfit essentially.
Okay.
Kind of just generic
Thuggy.
bouncer
It's thuggy.
style. Like they're just kind of the black that you would normally expect tavern security to kind of look like. At the end of the bar is a man with a red ponytail who seems to be happily kind of drinking, but not sloppy drunk in any way. And then over here at the far end is a man sitting on a lounge chair with some kind of creature curled up around his feet.
Hey, you guys see that thing over there?
Kind of.
To be fair, no, it's a spine devil, right? I know we don't know, but like
It does. The thing curled up at his feet definitely looks devilish. Yes.
yeah, okay. So
It's pretty big too for an animal curled up at his feet.
Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of spikes. Trax, have you seen one of those before?
He just kind of nods and moves into your shoulder, essentially.
There's another bar down here, right?
I want to point out Trax is invisible, so I imagine like telekinetically or telepathically, that's the word, tells me.
So Flint kind of stands up and looks at the rest of you and go, "Ale good for everyone, or do you want specific drinks?"
Glee and I already got some.
Right.
Mead if I have it.
Mead.
I'm pretty sure that's Amric.
Looks to Ari.
I'll have whatever you have.
Like a grin crosses his face. All right. And he gets
And
up and walks over to the bar.
Oh no.
And I match your grin.
Is there no Kanku behind the bar?
Yep, it's a kinku. He's standing there.
Do you have mead?
Mead starts pouring from a cask. Mead is essentially just one.
1 copper? Or
I was gonna say half a silver more than a normal ale. So it
Oh,
would
7
be
copper.
7 copper?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll do a silver because I'm also going to ask, what's the worst tasting drink you have?
He repeats back in the Lorelei's voice, and don't forget to clear the outhouse.
What?
I think Ashley starts laughing at that. I'm like, actual outhouse, or is that a drink name?
Actual outhouse,
Hmm.
not for sale.
Yeah, I'd hope not. The
Hey, buddy, you're the one that asked.
I was expecting him to go like sewage. Smile.
Well, he
I
kind of
like that.
did.
Yeah.
Drink, like an actual drink, not sewage. Okay. So he'll shrug and go, okay, your strongest drink then.
It nods and it will pour you what might appear to kind of be some kind of moonshine, essentially.
Okay. 2 of
And he'll
those.
tell you that they're a silver each.
Okay. I have to split my silver. So it was 7 copper. So I'll have 3 left over. So, okay. Cool. And he'll bring the drinks back to the table. While I was up at the bar, was any of the people in the same, like, garb watching, or did I get the feeling I was being...
Yeah, could we do a vibe check on the guards?
Sure. Give me an insight.
Okay.
Vibe check.
Do you want it from everyone?
Kurosi and Flint, because you two were the ones.
Nice.
They seem bored.
Got
Okay.
it. All right.
Look at Flint. How do you want to approach it?
Well, we could approach it with the no bullshittery.
What the drow doing?
They and the Drugar come downstairs and are sitting talking about something.
What the drow doing?
They're talking.
They're talking.
They're discussing.
Yeah. Why are you so obsessed with that, huh?
They're
Is that your new, like, target? Is Drow?
the
Just
two
thinking.
drow look very similar, and they're
I was
talking
thinking
with
about something
the
Oh.
Drugar man that came down with them about how he left the Underdark and how they left the Underdark and how there's so many good ways to get in and out of the Underdark, but most
Okay.
people don't seem to be interested in coming to visit. It's weird, right?
I wonder why. It might be the slaving and the killing and the murder.
Yeah, they don't seem bothered by that.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair.
There's such pretty mushrooms down there, and no one wants to come see them.
That is a shame.
The Drugar is not amused by whatever the fuck those two are going on about.
What the fuck is this music?
not good tavern music. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
okay, hold on. I'll get tavern music. Okay.
It's a friendly bard sound.
That might be a little too happy for in here.
Listen, there's no dark, spooky tavern music. It is either
That-
peaceful background music or really happy tavern music.
Are you
Dang.
pulling this up on Spotify?
Yes.
That
Okay.
You see nothing here that seems like it's anything but above board. Come on now.
Alright, what's the fucker doing in the back? Just drinking?
He seems to be going over some paperwork. And he's got a bottle of wine that he's occasionally pouring more for himself out of and drinking.
Hmm. Do we just go up and confront him, or are we just gonna sit here?
I can go up there and talk to him.
No.
Okay.
I can keep distance, block the, check the entrance.
Flint, how about you and I go up? You three stay here and keep an eye.
All right.
Wait. Shit, Alicia was like, wait, we're taking none of the charisma people.
No, I'm charisma.
Yeah, he's got a bit of it.
We got a bit, but we're leaving all three who actually need it.
Yeah.
We have three people that need charisma.
I have a 16, okay? It's not nothing.
Okay,
I
alright,
have
fine.
failed in subtlety before, and I also have 14.
I'll have
so
you know, Ari is very charming. Okay.
she is.
She is.
She
I
is.
love Ari.
Glee is too.
Anyway,
Doubt.
I take your seat as you leave.
I'm sorry. Next to Ari, though, like, I'm sorry. You tried to be the adorable one, but then Ari came in, and you can't recover, man.
I'm not trying to be cute. I'm trying to be hopeful, all right?
Sure. Alright, let's go.
God, I have no idea what the fuck to say to this guy. Anyways, let's go.
Wow, okay, guys. Walking up there with no plan whatsoever.
Flint knows what the fuck he's doing. Doesn't mean I do.
Kurosi is going to attempt to be, intimidating and confident. That is her mix, and she does this with her normal resting bitch face in silence.
Okay, so just going
Wait.
off the plan for my own sake. We're
Flint,
trying. Yes.
what drink is mine?
He when he sat down again, he like scooted the drink over to you.
Oh.
He didn't tell you what it was.
She sips it slowly.
Give me a quick con check.
Now, I have advantage on poison. Does this work into this?
It's not poison. It's just alcohol. Oh,
That's
it's strong. All right, it's strong. It burns.
Alcohol is a poison.
It's just a taste thing.
It's tasty. Thanks. And I take another sip.
He continues to burn. It's not very tasty.
I
But it's
appreciate
strong.
it.
Karisi will push her ale and just drink this.
With the other glass in her left hand, she grabs your cup of ale and takes a sip of that too.
That one is still cheap ale, but it's like not as actively painful to drink.
There's a
On
tear
Ari.
running down Ari's face, like, I love you guys. And she takes a sip of the left glass.
Of the
Okay.
which glass?
The left glass,
terrible,
the
the
very
terrible one.
strong one.
Oh god.
So it's Mortlock, that's the brother, right?
Mortlock is the one who, quote unquote, hired us. Amric is the one we're going to talk to.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna light a cigarette just in preparation for what's gonna happen.
Okay. I have to be charismatic. Okay. Here we go.
That was me every time I had to be blue.
So I'm not gonna walk up all the way, but I'm gonna get kind of close. So like here,
Okay.
and just like try to get his attention. Excuse me, are you Mr. Van Thampier?
Oh, yes, that's me. Are you here for a loan?
Not necessarily, but if you would have a minute to speak with us, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Well, I do loans, and I'm not entirely sure what you would be interested in speaking with me about otherwise, but sure. Business is slow. Sit.
Alright. And Flint will sit across from him, leaving room for Crozy if Crozy wants to sit, but knowing Crozy, she probably won't.
Yeah.
She'll stand unless it seems like he's upset by that.
He doesn't seem to care.
Good.
So what can I do for you, Mr. and Mrs. What?
Fuck. I know he would have a name, but I can't think of one. I had one before. What was it?
Libra.
What, a fake name?
Yeah. Oh, I
I'll
came
just
up with
do
it when I
something
first came up.
I'll
Fuck.
just do something stupid like Chris Smith. Do
Okay.
Alex Pulaski.
Rude.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know we were out here with all of our comments. All right. All good, I guess.
Oh, right. I remembered. Andrew. Pleasure to meet you.
All right, Mr. and Mrs. Andrews. Nice to meet you too.
She does not look happy at that.
So what can I do for you?
Well, you see, we are, well, kind of looks like Kurosi, were, hired by your brother.
Which one?
Mortlock.
Okay. And what did that Scarface Tolk hire you to do?
Well, it was a job that you actually gave him to do. He didn't really feel like doing his job, so he promised us some pay to go and do his work for him. But when we went to go find him, it seems he has run off with our money. But word on the street is that, and like he kind of leans in a bit, you and him aren't really on the best of circumstances. kind of giving him
And-
like a knowing look.
He kind of smiles at you and gestures to the Kinku, who seems to be gathering up another bottle of wine. Well, of course, we're not on great terms. That oaf is constantly sullying our family name. I cannot believe he would involve others in our family matters, though. He has at least some brain. What on earth did he tell you to do specifically that he seemed to run out on?
He wanted us to deliver a payment. And so we did.
And who did you give this payment to?
He'll pause and kind of wait for the Kenku to leave.
Yeah, the Kinku pours 2 glasses because Amric already has his own, and sets the bottle down and walks away.
Let's just call them a few friends in the sewer.
Oh, the guild then, the Worksman Guild. I didn't realize we had dues due so soon. Mother must have set that up, not me.
He nods.
I don't.
He hired
If you
us
paid-
because he didn't want to go down there himself. Word got around to him that you were trying to kill him. So he was a bit extra precautionary in where he's going.
Now, the man may be an idiot and an oaf, but why would I kill my own blood?
He shrugs.
Amric sips his wine and kind of looks to you, Flint. But none of this really explains why you're here. You said you took the payment for him, and he's gone now. What does that have to do with me?
Well, you see, he ran away from us because he did not have the money to pay us. So we tracked him down. And whether or not you want to kill him or not, we are here to bargain for as much money we can get out of him. If you know.
So you're asking me how much my brother is worth to me.
Kinda nods and sits back.
Well, especially if he has managed to find himself, entangled with other moneylenders? Is that what you are? Nothing. I don't care. He's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
I'm gonna glance over to Crozy.
Rosie's looking at you kind of like, what the fuck? Because this was not the original story you guys were going with. At least not the one that she pictured, so she's kind of looking at you like, I let you take the reins, buddy.
Mm-hmm. It was more or less the story that he understood it.
Alright, is there any other business you had wanted to do?
Hmm. He would just kind of shrug and begin staying up.
I think Kersey would say, just to be clear, we aren't murderers. We're not planning on killing him. we'll probably just let him go. The only thing we were offering is if you wanted him first.
Not particularly.
Okay.
I don't believe I had the Kinku pour you wine, and you won't even have anything of interest to tell me. Alright. Now, clear, there's probably someone on the way soon who will actually have something of use to me.
Flint will just kind of look down at the demon, and he'll just be like, "Cute dog, by the way," and then keep walking.
Serves its purpose.
Wow.
Yeah, Kurosi's gonna wait till they get back to the table before she looks at Flint. What was that?
What happened? How'd it go?
That was not exactly the story I thought we were gonna go with.
Well, once I began to actually talk with him, I kind of realized that no matter the story we told him, he wouldn't really give a fuck.
No, I don't disagree.
So I tried to pique his interest a bit more. My apologies.
No, it's fine. I don't think it would have worked anyway. It was a good try, though.
See, well, do you think it's time to try the more direct approach?
Of just attack.
What,
As you
here?
guys are sitting there, another person, just a kind of disheveled looking middle-aged woman, comes downstairs seeming out of place, and she goes over and approaches Amric and sits down.
Trax, get over there. See what he's talking about. As Trax will invisibly go over.
Are
to
you
what
sure that's a good idea with the... Oh, wait, I can't hear you, can I?
Yeah, no, he says it out loud, but like, you know,
Are you sure the demon can't see her?
I don't
Could be a
know, but
bunch of choice.
if it looks like it, then I mean, Trax can get out.
You have known Trax for less than a day.
And he would
Trax will
die
be
for
fine.
him. Her.
She'll be fine. And going to listen to this conversation.
That sounds great. Please hold while I look at the wrong character sheet and get confused.
All good. Take your time.
I appreciate that they separated the named NPCs and the non-named NPCs, but sometimes I'm looking through one like, why can't I find what I'm looking for? And it's because
It's because it's what?
it's because it's in the other.
Tab.
Oh.
Especially since this is listed as a named NPC and it's not. That's why I can't fucking find shit. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to respond at all to the approach of an invisible thing, and Trax listens for a bit and reports back, or can you hear through Trax?
I can hear through tracks if I do it.
Okay. Are you doing that?
He'll look over at Glee. Will look over at Ari and say, "Watch my back." And his eyes, he closes his eyes, but as he does, they seem to be like glowing, just a little soft, but a little bit, a little more than how they normally do.
Which back should I watch? His left or his right?
And I'm now listening in.
Right.
I mean,
All my backs would be great.
All two of your back. How many backs do you have?
3.
if you look down, you'll see that like Ari's probably drank probably half of that strong drink and probably about half of Crozie's ale at this point. Her cheeks are very rosy right now.
Oh, so she was being quite literal about the which back.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think Flint's gonna kind of reach over and start kind of pulling away the drink he gave her.
I will swat your hand away. No, mine.
So as Trax approaches, she hears Amric say, Miss, what was it? Belthane, I trust you have your repayment for me." And the middle-aged woman kind of, it sounds like she's like trying to stifle a sob. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Van Vamper. I don't have it yet. I was hoping we could renegotiate or work something out. Now, Miss Belthane, I was very clear when you took this loan out what my terms were, but I don't have it. I don't know. I don't have anything to give you. It didn't. They're still going to take the house. I don't know what to do. Well, miss, I don't think that's any business of mine what you were using the money for. The point is, the deal you had with me was the money plus 25% by today. So how are you going to fix this problem you seem to have gotten yourself into? I don't know. I just a little bit longer. I have part. I have half. Is that enough for now? Can I is that enough for now? Please, I'm begging. I'm sure we can work something out. You have a son, yes? Yes, but what does that have to do? He will work for my mother until you finish the rest of the payment. And I'll take the half now. He's only 14. He can't do the kind of work your mother is so well known for. You can't send him down there. Well, you should have thought of that beforehand, shouldn't have you? And you just kind of hear a sigh and what sounds like the shuffle of money. And it seems the woman is getting up.
Well, I repeat all that for everybody. And then
I'm sorry, could I get a quick summary? Because I missed it.
So a middle-aged woman came down and they started talking about how today was the due date for her debt and she didn't have the money to pay it. He's like, tough shit. I don't give a fuck. You owe me money. And so to repay the debt, she paid off half of it, and now her son is going to work for the asshole's mom.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Doing labor
Something
that is
down
apparently
there.
hard.
Yeah.
Down. Below.
Down there, quote unquote. So,
Going to ask everybody, should I ask the woman what it is she's supposed to do, what her son is supposed to do? Maybe we can find out more information.
Suppose we
Well.
could try that angle.
we do need a different approach. Different plan.
I don't know. I think we follow him and kill him eventually.
Let's speak with this.
Knowing what the mother is up to will also maybe help us a bit more.
We still need to know what the mother is up to, because we still need to eventually get in there.
Can you send Drax to follow her, and we'll wait a few minutes before leaving so it doesn't seem as suspicious?
Sure. And I'll look to Trax. Trax? Follow. And if anything happens, let me know. And, yeah, just gonna let Trax work her magic. Unfortunately, let me make sure. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the other ability that lets me stay in connection forever. So,
Mm-hmm.
100 feet and once it's 100 feet out, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, it definitely goes further than 100 feet, but she can
Yeah.
pretty easily follow the woman.
quick question. Did the demon thing seem to notice Trax at all?
No.
Okay. Kurozi is thinking for a moment, and I think she turns to Glee and she says, what if we gave him a very, very good reason to come to us?
That reason being.
What if we stole from him?
That was what I was thinking as well. Man,
She
so
kind of
obsessed with
gives
money.
like a bit of a look to Flint and says, you like stealing from rich fuckers.
To propose we steal.
His accounting logs. If he has no idea who he owes money to or how much,
That's very true.
could destroy everything. When he was talking to the woman, did he pull out any sort of book?
He couldn't see, he could only hear, so you wouldn't know.
Okay. We couldn't see anything from where we were sitting?
Sure, you can give me a retroactive perception check, because I know you were away.
Yep, sorry. Well, nope, didn't pay attention anyway.
It's kind of like, it's not that far and it's well lit, but it is also, a bar. People are moving between your line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
There is this nice rat hole that is kind of like, part of the ship that
There was
blocks
the
his
familiar.
table very conveniently, perhaps, in his mind from where you're sitting and such.
Did the familiar see it?
No, because he was only listening.
Yep.
And the familiar has run away. So you couldn't ask.
I mean, I think the best thing to do is just catch her in the alley or catch her on the way out and just ask her some questions. No reason to to wait.
I think that's fair. I think unless we are going to attack him directly, we aren't going to accomplish anything more with him tonight.
Plus, I think we need to get this one out of here before she drinks herself under the table.
What
I'm
did you
okay.
give her?
I have a great idea. Why don't we just go over there and be like, we know what you're doing. You're funding the cult to kill people in the lower city.
That's pretty much what I did already. He didn't really care.
You're not coming through, Alex.
I do want to clarify. You just said payment down below. He said the guild, the
Yeah.
sewer guild. So
From what he knows, from what you can assume.
Oh, I figured that was like supposed to be
name.
sneak talk.
Yeah.
and that could be what it is. I'm just saying.
What was the
No
guild
one
that he
said,
said
"Hey, you're
anyways?
funding a cult,"
Yeah.
and no one said, "Yes, I'm funding a cult."
What was the code name he used?
He just
Guild.
the
Workman's Guild.
the sewer workman guild, essentially.
Which may very well exist. And
Yeah, but I think he knows what he asked his brother to do directly.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, possible
But he also said
deniability,
that
though.
it was an early payment, and that must have been his mother's doing.
I don't know. I don't exactly remember what he said.
I think he knew what he was talking about. And I don't think we can go back there and be like,
No.
by the way, we were talking about the cult. Were you talking about the cult? We were talking about the cult.
Yeah, exactly. Without being
what
like,
about the
hey,
cult,
red
though?
flag. Red flag. Very joyful music.
Still
is.
the king. It's perfect.
The playlist strikes again.
Okay.
All right.
How about I go over there
I pick
and
up
hand
Ari.
him a rock?
I pick
like-
up Ari.
I know what you are and what you did.
I pick up
I know
Ari.
about
We're not letting
She's
you
still
do this.
talking while you're picking her up.
I pick up Ari. And I'm
I will
carrying
fight
her
this.
out.
I will fight
Okay.
this.
Okay, go for it, my dude.
All right, yeah, do your contested.
She will try and realize that, like, after a few seconds, like, God, it's not worth it. I already failed once before.
I carry Ari out.
Wait, what is it? Is it
Athletics
acrobats
or
or
acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics
Yeah.
and athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
No,
wiggle a
no.
few seconds, like, no, I concede.
as you guys head back upstairs, it does look like the bar is getting busier. Things are picking up because it is, becoming nighttime, and as with most bars, things are more lively at night.
Gonna go try to find the lady.
Okay. So she did try to leave pretty quickly, and you guys did talk for a little bit. So it's been about 5 minutes, so you can definitely try. Give me a perception, probably.
Don't worry, guys. I will find her. I'm on a mission. I am serious.
So you notice not the woman, but what looks to be a little red arrow drawn in crown.
Is she giving me marks? Oh.
A little arrow drawn in what?
Red crown.
red crayon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that is so cute.
that is the best.
I was wondering also why no one else was reacting how I did.
I heard red crown.
Yeah, I heard red crown. I was like, wait, no, red crayon.
Yeah,
I said it like
that's
a dude.
amazing.
I'm Kansas.
I know. That's why I was like,
Kansan.
wait, is crayon? Crayon.
Yes. The
I want
coloring
my
utensil
crayons.
that your familiar had
Yes,
has left a mark.
yes. I pick up the picture. I think Trax is that way.
You can definitely follow this with your good perception. You see occasionally these little marks walking you further into town.
As we're leaving the bar, I would like try to get the attention of the captain. Like, you have great moonshine or whatever that thing was. As I'm obviously being held in Crozie's arms.
She said,
I will take the fact that you're being carried out by your friend as a compliment to it. Yes. See y'all later.
I think as like an apology, Flint is just kind of falling behind, holding up pieces of rations to Ari if she wants to eat them.
She just has like a glazed over look on her face. Just like she's probably not even recognizing that you're in front of her.
Well, no, like, because you're over the shoulder on Karari, so I'm walking behind Karari with you over her
Rosie.
shoulder.
Ferrari.
Karari?
Karari.
Karari.
I didn't know my girlfriend was playing, but okay.
And is just kind of like waving the piece of ration in your face as you're being held over the shoulder backwards.
I'm not some animal you can feed me. But she takes the food anyway and starts biting on it.
Yeah. I mean, when I get drunk, I
I'm
get
not
hungry.
an animal. Devours like an animal.
And I can change the music now because we're not in the tavern. Okay, following Crayon. Where it goes?
I failed to protect Ari.
You said yes. You let her get drunk.
You had one job.
I let my party drug my friend.
It
Oh, no.
wasn't drugs, it was alcohol. There's a difference.
It's a drug.
Nah.
You know, you
Okay.
could just fix
Drug
it,
is
right?
just this other
Yeah, I
drug.
could.
Yeah, I could. I could fix it. I'll hold off for now.
Don't do it though. Only a monster would keep someone like that.
Yeah, only a monster.
Only a monster.
So you do follow little crayon drawings.
Oh, shit.
Ground.
You know what? You lose them. You lose track. No. You follow these markings left to you by your familiar to what seems to be not necessarily a shady part of town, aside from the fact that we are still in Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
All of it's shady.
But definitely kind of a shittier part of town. This isn't the richer side of the poor side. This is the poorer side of the poor side.
Double poor. Poor squared.
And you guys haven't even been to the outer city, which is the poor to the triple poor. No, brain.
Quadruple?
Cube. Poor cube.
Poor cube.
Multiplied by 20. By
The
by
poor
nine.
cube.
We all know math.
Poor cube.
Anyway,
The
you're in a
porcupine.
poor neighborhood, and you do see Trax kind of sitting outside a house that is clearly just making the best of what it is.
Oh.
There are lights on inside, and she points to it.
As we were walking there, can I make a perception to see if we're being followed?
Sure.
Okay. As I'm feeding Ari.
Good work, Trax. At least I can trust someone to do their job around here.
Who are you talking about?
Looks over at Mice.
The fuck did mice do?
Was supposed to keep her. So was supposed to keep
You don't
Ari
even
out of
know
trouble.
You don't
that.
even know that.
Nobody
You don't
else
even
knows
know that.
Well, she just said. Okay, never mind.
And
Oh.
I will point out, Ari is not in trouble.
Yeah, Kurosi shrugs and just says, Ari didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Fine.
On the back of your on your shoulder. Yet.
Woo!
Ari's-
Sassy
Ari,
fucking
no.
teenager vibes on the back of your
Ari,
shoulder.
no.
I will escape and I will set the town on fire.
All right. So, Trax has led you to a house. What is the
I'll
plan?
knock on the door.
You knock on the door. After a minute, you hear what sounds like a number of chains kind of being pulled to open, and
Mhm.
a middle-aged man kind of peeks through the crack and says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hello, sir. We're here to do a public service.
Um, no, thank you. He kind of
Wait, wait,
starts
wait,
to
wait, wait,
close the
wait,
door.
wait. Before you do, we heard about your debt and we want to help.
Deborah, the con artists are getting weirder. Continues to close the door.
Sir, I'm very sorry to disrupt you. We just wanted to ask you a few questions and we'll be gone. We will not ask anything of you.
All right. I'm listening. Kind of opens it a bit more, sees that there's five
A
of
lot
you,
more.
and
We
kind of.
can leave some.
I would appreciate maybe, either this is a fine communication, or I guess a person or two could come in. But this is kind of weird. I mean, it's after dark, and you're talking about clearing my debt. Bit weird.
We just want to know. We just have a few questions, and maybe we can help out. That's it.
All right.
There's no strings, no nothing.
He kind of undoes the last chain and says, yeah, one or two of you can come in and explain what you're offering."
Ari and I can stay out.
One or two is supposed to go in, not
Yeah.
out.
I know she's volunteering to not go in.
Okay, got it. Looks over at Kurosi. Well, Captain, who's going in?
What I just said, Ari and I won't.
Yeah, but who's going in?
I'm not a captain.
Captain Kurosi.
Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it, Ari?
Fine, I will go.
I mean, I'm being held, so I'm just gonna agree with anything till I get put down.
Flint, what about you and Mice?
Yes. What?
I don't think I'm the best person to talk to this people. Probably.
All right,
You heard what
Glee,
was said, so
Glee and Mice. And
All right.
I look Glee and I whisper to him, "Don't promise anything that you cannot keep. You have other people relying on you."
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I got mice here to keep me level.
All right.
and walks inside.
Come on in, being big. What's going on?
All right. So you two enter into what seems to be being maintained as a modest household. Um, there is the woman you saw before, as well as the man who has been kind of talking to you through the door, and they lead you into a sitting room with chairs that are comfy but definitely mismatched. So, what is this? Is this some sort of debt
No,
acquisition thing where you pay the people we owe and then we owe you instead? Like, what is this?
No, we're not here for your money.
Well, that's good. We don't have any.
We need information on the Van Thamper.
The Van Dampers.
you know, so I heard a bit of the conversation you had earlier, ma'am, with Mr. Amric, and we're trying to figure out a couple of things. What is it that he was saying about your son being sent somewhere?
Kind of look between each other. Uh, you came to us for information about the Van Dampers. Are you from around here?
Nope. Elturellian.
Oh, I thought they didn't. Oh, you don't know.
Special exception. Don't worry
It's
about it.
complicated.
All right. Well, then I guess the husband kind of looks. I'll put on some tea, and you can give them a rundown of who the Van Dampers are, I guess. Right, right. And so this woman, Deborah,
So
sits.
yeah, we know that they're rich, but that's
That's.
all I got.
Oh, you are really out of the loop. All right, I'll start at the beginning. Um, Baldur's Gate is run by a council
Hmm.
of 4 dukes.
Okay, four dukes, four dukes.
We have a bit of a parliament as well to kind of talk to, like, intercede, but the main source of power in our city, the leadership, is these 4 dukes.
Hold on one second, and he'll like pull out one of the papers that he got and pulls out a crayon and then starts writing.
Oh, okay. She looks about as confused as she has this entire time because this is weird. They're the 4 dukes. The head duke is the grand duke. Our grand duke is gone right now, and that's
Hmm.
why the city is kind of in disarray, right? Duke Ravengard left to go see the people of the leadership of your city, uh, which
I heard
leaves,
something about that. Don't know much about Waterdeep, but I heard
well,
someone had
we're
come
not in
in, someone
Waterdeep.
famous.
uh, yeah, yes, your head overseer, high overseer, whatever, called to try to work out a bit of the issues our cities have been having, and so our Grand Duke went to go do that, leaving just the other 3 dukes over for now.
Hmm.
Uh, Thalmara Van Thamper is one of the dukes.
Hmm.
And her son Amric is the one we got the money from.
I see. How much?
Um, well, I guess if you were listening into our conversation, which well, I can't even say I'm that embarrassed. Everything's already so embarrassing as it is. We're losing our house. We I asked him for 1,000 gold to ensure that we didn't, and I was hoping some of my families and liquidating our assets would make it so we could pay that back. But well, we're poor. I don't know what to tell you.
I wish it wasn't that steep. I'm sorry.
Owning property in Baldur's Gate is an expensive endeavor.
Yeah, I don't know the intricacies. I wish I could do more, but maybe there's something we can do. We've been doing a bunch of investigation recently, and we think that Vanthempers have a bit of foul play. I know that might sound obvious to you, but for us, it's new information. And with that information, we can go to various individuals that will be able to assist us in bringing them to justice. So, what is it about this place that they're going to send your son to?
Well, the other thing that Duke Van Thamper is she is the master of drains and underways. She runs the entirety of our sewer system. She maintains it. She used to do the work herself before she, well, I guess kind of quite literally dragged herself out of the lowest place and into her new position. So I believe Amric was telling me that our son would be working for free and repairing the sewers until we can finish paying it off.
I see. Well, I will take that into account. Sewers. We were in the sewers, right? When we were under the spa?
Yep. You were in the sewers and something that probably was there before sewers that the sewers kind of rammed into.
Mm-hmm.
The catacombs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he'll sit there like tapping his crayon into the paper. Mice, I think we're technically obligated to just go in and stop them.
Go in and stop.
Think about it. Vanthemper owns the sewers. She's running the cult.
I'm sorry, what are you guys talking about? How is this? I thought you were going to help us. I'm confused.
We are after it will be help after a fashion. You've heard about the murders that have been happening recently.
But, I mean, I'm sorry, I live in, Baldur's Gate.
To be more specific.
Yeah.
Well,
The broad daylight killings.
raw daylight killings.
I still live in Baldur's Gate.
Okay. It's he's
Don't know
like
anything more specific about it, but that was what we were asked to find out about, and they are responsible.
yes.
All right.
Because
They've been
everyone has been
having
profoundly unhelpful in the city.
the problem is that the Vanthempers have been funding a cult of the Dead Three.
Why are you telling these random people?
This is why.
She kind of looks. I don't want to say scandalized because that's not. She's like, I mean, well,
It's information
okay,
that you
sure.
don't know what to
Okay,
do
sure.
with because you're not supposed to know it.
I do know that many people follow them in secret, so the premise that nobles also follow them in secret isn't that
Wait,
I don't.
they're supposed they follow them in secret? Wow. Is he's writing more information down?
Oh my god.
Obviously, the other would have no power.
The
Well
husband
then.
brings out tea, and she just kind of takes the tea and pours herself a massive cup of tea,
I need
and
a lot of tea.
just is like holding it in front of her like it's some kind of mental like shield to protect herself from whatever the fuck is happening in her living room right now.
And Glee goes, okay, so here's the thing. Who is coming for your house? Is it just loan
Uh,
sharks?
well, essentially, my brother got into a fair bit of trouble with the guild, and unbeknownst to me, he put the entirety. Well, he took the deed to our house and used it to pay off his debts, and we're trying to essentially buy back our house from the people who, as far as anyone in the city is concerned, now own it.
I
So they,
see. I was told not to promise too much because there's a lot that we have to handle. But I thank you for what you've told us. We didn't know a whole lot.
that's very clear.
It's
And
best that you don't speak about this.
I don't know what I would say or to who at this point.
Good.
Okay.
but I can at least do this much. I promise to at least try to help. I have a few tricks up my sleeve. And friends that can help.
When you spoke to Numerich Van Thaver, did he have a ledger?
I mean, yes, he had some papers in front of him and a notebook where he didn't even seem to fully remember my name until I looked at it.
Well, were you able to get back the deed at the very least?
Yes, we now have the deed of the house from the guild. That's what the 1,000 was for. And now I
Good.
just...
Now you just need to pay him back.
Yes.
Well, if that ledger disappears, then there can't possibly be any debt owed to him, can there be?
I don't think that's quite how that works, but okay.
We'll work it out somehow. Anyways,
Okay.
thank you for your time, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you, sir, for letting us in.
Yeah. Thank you for not stabbing us.
Why would we? What? No!
They live in Baldur's Gate.
I think it's probably time for you to leave. I'd like to go to bed and...
Of course. I apologize for taking up too much of your time. Do what you can to keep your son out of the sewers. For now, we'll do what we can on our part. Just know that there's someone that's out there trying to help.
Okay. Thank thank you.
And Glee heads out.
Oh no.
Alicia, you're not coming through.
I just imagine like the second you walk out, they're just like, he's gonna die.
Yeah, I don't know if they believe that this is going to lead to anything good for them, but
Yeah.
So we get outside.
Yes.
And-
What have the three of you been doing? Just standing there?
What's a good way to keep Ari occupied?
I'm
Okay.
tickling. Okay.
And Flint.
So here.
I got
you
you.
let-
I got you.
If you
I
let me
take a
down,
feather and I'm trying to like get her to sneeze.
Thought you weren't trying to make attention.
What are you trying to do?
Distracting her.
hey, if you let me down, I'll show you a magic trick.
Why would I care?
Because it's cool.
Oh, I can catch you very quickly.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I put her down.
Okay. So Ari grabs her sword and by the sheath, not like pulling the sword out or anything. And
Mhm.
she holds it in front of her and she drops it. And as the sword falls, it bursts into a green flame and disappears. And she goes, ta-da! And jazz hands.
You just lost your weapon.
And then just like that, she snatches the air and the sword appears back in her hand.
Hmm.
Cool, huh?
I'll actually give you that as very cool.
And she puts it back in her little sash thing that holds it to her hip.
All right, guys. Cracks next. He cracks his neck and he goes, "All right. So here's the thing. Murder, not cool with. Thievery, however, that's a different story. Let's go snatch us a ledger."
Glee. You should not have mentioned the cult.
Why not?
What?
Panic.
What about it? It's not like they're killing people anymore.
They very easily can be.
And that's why we're going to stop it.
Momentarily.
Did you learn anything useful?
Actually, yeah. Pulls out
Lady-
pulls out his like paper crayon.
Turns out that the Lady Van Thamper is the Duchess of Waste.
That
That's a great title.
is unfortunate.
She oversees the sewer system in the city. That is what their son
That
will be working in.
Adds up.
makes sense.
which means that I think we're like good to go on figuring out that's the connection. I mean, there's no way she wouldn't know what was going on down there, right? So
Legally, she might be able to claim she did, or that she didn't.
yeah, but we get here's the
Weasel
thing
out
we
of it
need.
using
We
her
need
son.
Yeah, we find the ledger. We look at his books because his mom's probably paying him.
We did confirm that there is a ledger. Now we just need to find out how to steal it.
Easy enough.
I'd love to know your plan.
What? Simple. Think about it. All we have to do is get back there, wait for him to leave, then, procure it from him. Assuming that he has it on him.
Yeah, I suppose we could just mug him. Yes.
Again.
We were planning on attacking him anyway.
Didn't
Murder
he have
murder
some
was not
murder?
murder was not my objective.
But
a good
doesn't he
mugging?
have like a murder dog with him?
He has a fiend.
So do I. Points the thumbs over to Trax.
No offense to Trax, but his dog looks scarier.
Well, I mean, that's obvious.
It should be scared of me, not the other way around.
We do have a paladin. I think we'll be fine.
But I think what we do is we go over there, we get the ledger, and then we figure out what's in it, and then burn it. That helps these people inside, and all his claims of money goes up in smoke for him. And he sounds
If
like an
anything,
asshole.
It'll get him in trouble with mommy.
That's if he's still alive.
And he sounds like an asshole. So, rob him, get his ledger, get proof that that mommy's funding his little operation, and then bam, we get to see the high overseer, high observer, whatever his name is.
Do you know where he lives?
Who, the high overseer or Amric?
Amrit.
I don't know where he lives. I was
Like
gonna
saying
say
the
like
overseer.
mugging him in the street. You know, we gotta embrace the culture here.
This is a new side to you. I like it.
You should have seen what he used to get into.
Do tell.
What do
He
you know?
robbed
You
him.
left. You don't even know what I've been to since you left.
She looks at him, kind of hurt, and she says, "You're right. We should get a move on."
Right?
Let's do it.
Let's go stalk that guy.
Let's go stalk a bad guy.
We could go see if he's still in the lantern place. We could have tracks the thing go in and see if he's still in there.
First of all, her name is Trax.
Tracks.
And two, do you want a coloring sheet?
No,
Not the
You
time.
sure?
I'm very sure.
All right. Trax, you think you can be our little scout again?
I can go back in.
I don't think that's a good idea.
All right. I know you could. However, I need you at my side watching my back.
That's fair. You need someone to watch your back. Okay.
See, I know how to take care of the younger ones. It's easy.
Kurosi looks at you but doesn't say anything.
Hey Flint, if anything does happen to our bastard with a terrible grin, think you can fix him up without actually fixing him up? Oh wait, no, that would be mice that can keep him awake with a flick.
This is getting
Ew.
dark and we should worry about catching him first.
Yeah, let's catch him first.
Do we have any means to prevent him from knowing who his attackers were, blinding him?
I can just make him a friend and he can tell me what he knows.
That is absolutely the best option. Why did you not bring this up?
It's always like that.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I just figured you wouldn't get going for that idea. I don't know.
No,
It's
that
worth a try.
is a great idea. If you could get him to go with us to the warehouse of his own volition, or invite us into his home, I think that would be ideal.
Yeah, what spell is it?
Oh, it's no spell. I'm just have a very charming personality.
Oh, I thought this was a spell.
It is a spell.
Okay. Okay. Because Kurosi's like, okay, magic. That seems like it'll work. Your own charm.
My devilish charm.
I'll like narrow my eyes. You have to wiggle your fingers to do it, right?
I wiggle my nose, but okay.
Close enough. Yeah, it's a
Is
spell. Yeah, it's
okay.
a spell. Don't worry about it. I think she's got it. All right, let's go back to the Low Lantern, get some more beers, talk to this guy
I
one
don't
more
think we
time.
should go in. I think we should wait outside of it.
Or that's a little bit better, yeah. And now we all sit around in the shadows, seeing if Amric leaves.
All right. So, just to recap, so we're all on the same page.
It's a train
After
wreck.
at
Yeah.
about 8 at night, you went to these random people's houses,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh, by the way, there's a cult in your city.
Mm-hmm.
Walk back to town. It's probably, let's say it's about 9.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely dark out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You are at this wharf that does seem to still be kind of active, standing in the shadow in front of this pier that is surprisingly unactive, with a big dark ship at the end, and then a bar at the front, and you're going to stand there for an indeterminate number of hours.
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds like a bad idea.
I want to make sure I'm understanding.
Listen, I'll pass out cigarettes. We're all doing something. We're all smoking.
Okay, so you're smoking. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
No, well. First of all, let's separate. Not too far away from each other. Just enough to.
This looks worse.
No, it looks much better because we're not like gathered up, huddling together, just staring at the low lantern. Like that's awful, right? Right? I'm not crazy, right?
I suppose we could go on top of the lantern.
That's. I don't know if that's better.
Have you heard anything from Trax yet? Is he
Not
even
yet.
at the Low Lantern?
Not yet. We're not. Once we get close enough to the lantern, can't connect yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I don't like not knowing where Trax is.
Seems backwards. She's your babysitter.
Yeah, but on the other hand, like I miss my babysitter right now.
Can't relate.
Okay, so you guys are just standing outside the pier for now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I guess
a
so.
little ways. Let's say 100 feet away, just so I can be into contact with Trax, and that way we're like far enough away that we don't seem too obvious.
And we should make sure that he's actually still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trax does come back pretty quickly and say he seems to still be there.
Good.
All right, head back over there, Trax. I believe in you.
He scurries back away. So for her invisibility, how is that a time? Is there any limitations on that?
Nope.
Okay.
Great thing about being an imp. Let me go put it up.
Okay. Are you sending her inside, or are you keeping her on? Like, where are you keeping it?
Is there like a window or something?
There is a skylight essentially in the top deck, but there's nothing that sees into the floor that Amric is on, because that would be technically underwater.
Okay. So then, yeah, going inside for sure.
Okay.
All but taunting the spine devil. I joke, of course. I would never taunt the spine devil.
Uh, you could.
No, I like Trax, and I don't want to have to resummon her. It sounds painful.
So at about midnight, you Trax comes out and tells you that it looks like he's starting to pack up.
Okay, guys, he's starting to leave.
All right.
Yeah. Good thing too. It's past my bedtime.
Woo! That was shit show.
What was? Everything all right?
Yeah. I'm just like thinking back to like all the plans that we made, and I'm like, 2% of it went right.
It
However, we're still on track.
Somehow.
I find it a little endearing how every time someone tries to go with the plan, there's always like one person looking at them like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Everybody else. Well, I mean,
we just take turns.
I mean, let's be frank. Let's be frank, all right? I didn't go in there with a plan, all right? That's you guys. That sounds like a you guys problem. I didn't have a plan.
All I'm seeing is Ari always seems like she has to pick up the pieces in the end.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
I
I'm the
actually give you-
child.
I give you that.
And I'm the child in this group, okay.
I mean, you did get drunk, man. Okay, tipsy.
Can you imagine getting drunk like when you're on a job?
Yeah, that's stupid.
All right.
When you're in
Welcome.
a dangerous, shady bar?
No, what? I can't. I even told you, Ari, to focus up before we went in there. We have this very important mission. And you got drunk anyways. I can't believe you did something like that. You should be ashamed
Honestly,
of yourself.
that Flint chose.
I just wanted to
It
taste
was.
what Flint tastes.
Yeah. He was an asshole about it.
I think it's a joke about the fact that Nadine is bad at doing this.
What? No. What? No. Shush. Eugenia would never do
Wow.
something like that. What the fuck? That
Never happened before.
Uh-huh.
None of us would ever do this, right, Fee? I meant Fee. I meant compromise.
Yep. Yep.
I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure one of
Says
us.
me shoving Blue underneath the bed.
I actually don't think I've had a character that has gotten drunk while we have been busy doing things.
Same.
I don't play a lot of characters that drink a lot.
Ludin got stoned.
We weren't doing anything though. Also,
I
he
don't know
almost
about that.
died.
That's an excuse that you're allowed to go get stoned.
I can't
No, I mean the
believe.
weed almost killed him.
Oh yeah. You did.
I can't believe.
that for good.
I can't believe that the cat just got stoned. It's a damn shame that.
All right. Anyway, welcome to
Oh,
my.
yeah.
This is definitely a wharf battle map.
Who said anything about battle?
Yeah, we're having a pleasant conversation.
Right. Anyway, welcome to the map. The water is about 10 feet down from this part, which is, wharfy. And obviously, the blue is water.
Okay.
We've done it.
Nice.
We've put it together. I had to delete all of my beautiful art for the mimic random encounter that I rolled. And now I've put it back together without the ship.
That could have been a fight.
Yeah, if there were two parent mimics who, if you had hurt their baby or not convinced them that you were a good babysitter, they might have bit a little bit.
Nice.
But I am a good babysitter.
They rolled a 0, so they can't prove otherwise.
I don't like that you did not agree with me.
They
You-
rolled a 0.
They
That-
failed their check and let you take it. So
You
that's
rolled a
Stole-
15, and they rolled a 0. What more do you want?
The fact that you're not agreeing with me is making me upset.
You stole a baby from its parents.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not steal a baby from its parents.
You did, but you didn't know where the parents were, so it's okay.
I
That's how
didn't
that
know
works,
that
right?
there were parents to begin with.
Okay, but like just because you didn't know they were parents doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
I didn't steal it though.
Yeah, you
I
No, you
did.
abducted it.
I rescued it.
Kidnapped.
No, you stole it from its parents.
Okay, all right.
Absconded with.
You find a kitten in the middle of nowhere. You take it home to take care of it. You have stolen a baby.
What if
Yeah.
the kitten was in a bigger
Yeah.
cat, though?
No, the box wasn't one of them. It was a chair and a table.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry
Ha.
about it. If the box was it, we would have to talk about if you just, performed a C-section, and I'm not going to handle that.
Let's not talk about that.
So anyway, please place yourself as you would like to on the dock.
What side,
Gutter
but
sounds.
how thing do?
So the blue is water. The boat is on water.
Yeah,
Uh,
but like,
I would
where are they
assume
coming from?
they would be coming from essentially the bottom left. This is the landy dock, and then the dock that the boat is off
We
of.
we don't see what you're
Oh
pinging.
no, wrong layer. So the boat is essentially gonna be over in this corner, and they
Okay.
will be walking this way to you guys.
Okay. So, and go over here,
Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing.
and let me put tracks over here. Here you go, tracks. And tracks will be following.
As she gets to the decks, she tells you there's like another 2 dead seagulls, and she doesn't like the dead seagulls.
I don't either. Tracks.
Welcome to the ocean.
All right. So as he approaches, you do see Amric. He has the spined devil, as you have aptly noticed, following behind him, as well as the kind of sleepy-looking man with the red ponytail that was at the bar while you were in there.
Does he still look sleepy?
No, he looks relatively awake.
I will whisper to the group, are we still going? Are we trying to befriend him?
If that
I
doesn't.
think
Yes. Yes. Yes, that first
Do it.
doesn't work.
Okay.
Do it. I got your back. As I say from the shadows, my finger with my finger gun. I'm reminded of Yu-Gi-Oh! Suddenly.
So, would it be correct to say you guys have kind of put yourself into essentially an alleyway while you're waiting
Presumably
for
a
this?
good ambush position, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ari, you can go ahead and approach. I will get them acceptably on the map in a moment. And the rest of you give me just stealth.
Oh boy.
Oh yay. Let's do a stealth check, guys.
14's not bad. 13's not bad. 3 is...
Don't worry, guys.
I guess the
I
wind
am
came
the
through down though.
stealthiest.
Okay, our average is not the worst.
Flint, stop jingling.
How are you jingling standing still? The rest of the party.
I feel like the light, if there's any light, it's like reflecting perfectly off of Flint's like mini
Fucking light
crystals,
show.
and it's like it's a like a
You're a
disco ball
mini-
somehow.
Miniature
You're
rave going off right now.
no, our average is like 16. That's actually,
Actually.
That's actually pretty good.
Nice.
How
Our
is-
average is
not-
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? No way.
Oh wait, nope. That came out different this time.
I was gonna say I don't think it's like as bad as it could be, but I don't think a 16 is right either.
No, it's 12.
That make
Sorry,
much
Yeah,
I
it's
more.
don't know
12.
what I don't know how I got 16 before,
Well,
but I was like, oh, that's great.
I would like to posit one thing before we continue. We could continue doing average, but usually how it works is that if at least half the party succeeds, then it succeeds. And we're just making up for the people who are not, doing so hot.
You're assuming a 14 is a success.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying,
You're
that it
assuming
is
an
or isn't.
18 is also a success.
I would like to posit that this all is true. I actually haven't said anything.
Okay.
One way or the other. You guys decided to do
True.
the average yourself.
True. I will look back at this disco ball fiasco. I'm like, I'm sure everything will be fine.
I'm gonna cover.
I'm not gonna die.
I'm gonna start trying to cover like the
I feel like
reflections up.
you covering Lint is what causes more of the
The
noise.
jingles.
Okay.
Well, no, I use a wing to block.
all right.
I'm like-
Well, so far they have not noticed you in your alleyway. Go ahead and proceed as you would like to. All right.
When they get about 30 feet away from me, judgment, I will kind of step out, be like, "Oh, Amric," and as I say that, I will cast Charm Person.
All right. Go ahead.
This could either go really bad or real good.
What? Is it a level 2? Does that matter?
Uh,
No, you can hit multiple people if it's level 2.
Oh, then I'm also hitting his friend. Then, if that's the case,
Which friend?
the one in the red hair.
human.
The one that's
Yeah, yeah.
the one
The
that's
human.
targetable.
I just wanted to make
humanoid.
sure you can only hit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hitting the 2 humanoids. Is that a thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm level 3. I do have level 2
Yep.
spells, right?
Yes.
All right.
all right. They kind of both stop. Let's make some saves. It is wisdom.
Wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Amric kind of gives you a smile. Yes, can I help you? I'm sorry, I don't think I remember your name.
Hi. No, it's all right. My name's Scarlet. I'm nobody really. It's fine. But I'm a friend of the people of the underground, and I wanted to learn your trade. And I wanted to see if you want to take me back to your house. I have some few friends, but I knew you were the one to talk to when it comes to all the finances, if you know what I mean.
The people of the underground?
You know, the people that kind of, the 3.
You know.
Stop being coy.
The mole people.
The
I picture her
people.
putting her fingers together. You know. 3.
Those guys. Wow, you can't just you just can't call them those people.
But
Our
If you
people.
want me to be more
The-
specific, does the bathhouse ring any bells to you?
I'm sorry, I don't think friend, I don't know if I'm not a recruit for that group. And the guy with red hair kind of grabs Amric's shoulders and is like, "Sir, are you feeling all right? This is weird. This is weird, right? Like, I know you're the boss and all that. Oh, hush. I could introduce you, of course. Scar? You said Scar?
Scarlet.
Scarlet, okay. I could introduce you, I suppose, Scarlet, if you wanted to, but I'm not really that involved with that. What do you...
That's so weird. Your name has been tossed around so many times.
Well,
I apologize if this caused any confusion.
Well, if they're tossing around my name, I really appreciate you letting me know. because they shouldn't be.
Oh well,
I'll have,
I'll let
yeah.
them know that you're not responsible. Should I be talking to your mother then?
No, don't bother Mom. She wouldn't. Well, neither of us really directly. They're just a tool. Sorry, if you
They're a
want to join them.
tool?
Yes, the tools.
I
Idiots.
mean, yeah, you want to get rid of the flaming fist.
Well, yes, doesn't everyone? They're sucky.
Yeah, they're terrible people. I can't agree more with you, actually. Well, this is kind of awkward. I'm so sorry if this caused any confusion, but I was told
No,
to
it's
talk to you.
who told you to talk to me?
His I mean, it's kind of scary, but his face looked like a skeleton. I don't really know. He didn't really give me a name.
That idiots, all of them. Well, Scarlet, I don't know if I can help you with that, but would you like to go get a drink?
Sure. Where is that? I believe that the boat is a well-known tavern, right?
Oh yes, but not there. I bring them good stuff, but they waste it. I'll take you somewhere nice. Come on.
Okay, sure.
He like takes your arm and starts leading you away, and the others two kind of follow, and the humans kind of like, this feels weird. You don't. I mean, I guess you probably do like girls, but like, what is happening? What is?
You probably do like girls.
Can I? Okay,
Nice.
no, never mind.
I'd like to have Trax sit on Ari's shoulder and whisper, "The warehouse. Don't forget about the warehouse."
Oh,
The warehouse.
perhaps you would like to.
Alex, you're not coming through.
You were going the opposite direction of the warehouse right now, but you are moving more into the city, perhaps towards the nicer parts of the lower city or the upper city.
Actually, do you mind if I
Yes.
go back to my place back there? I need something from there.
Oh, of course. Well, what do you want to? Let's go.
Perfect. By the way, you're amazing. More than what they said. That fantastic.
Thank you. I've import this product from Waterdeep for my beard. I think it looks excellent. Right, the
It
styling.
looks very stylish. What else do you import into Baldur's Gate?
Oh, wine mostly. Some obviously for myself, plenty of outfits. Beard oil, obviously, only the best.
Obviously.
And he just kind of starts listing random things that he personally finds interesting and enjoyable. It doesn't sound like he's actually an importer. He's just talking about what he likes.
Fantastic. As long as he is distracted by talking about himself.
The spined devil and the man look very confused and uncomfortable as you are walking this man away from his home and towards warehouses, essentially, because there's nothing super exciting down this way.
I'll start leading him towards the warehouse that we kind of scoped out and keep asking him about questions about himself and about his life in Baldur's Gate and everything.
Yeah, you get the impression that he views most people here as idiots who are inferior to him, but you can turn a very good profit when you lend people money with a 25% interest rate over a couple days.
You are so intelligent.
Thank
That
you.
is the See, this is why I knew I should talk to you about this. You're the mastermind when it comes to finances. This is amazing. He
Thank
looks
you.
like
I thought I always.
he looks like a skis ball, by the way.
He is.
Yes, absolutely.
He looks so like he really
Yeah.
wants to be a vampire.
Yeah.
Like, he
I was
looks
so
like-
mad when I saw this man and
He-
Van Thamper.
He has
I
it
was
kind
like,
of
oh, it's a
out of his
vampire.
like Edward Collins vibe.
He's
he
a
looks
budget
like-
god,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know it.
I'm definitely a Team Edward kind of guy.
Okay.
I mean, what?
So, all right, you are now leading this man to a warehouse. He seems quite content to tell you about himself.
All right.
I'm assuming we are trying to get to the warehouse first.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
While she's talking it up,
This is going
Yeah.
better than I thought it would, to be honest.
it's going.
You got the
flawless.
guy that was important.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, I am arm in arm with him. That's right.
Mhm.
How short are you?
I'm probably like 5'1", 5'2".
You're so tiny.
Yeah.
It's taller than Jamie.
And still tiny.
Rude.
Yeah, you are pretty easily able to lead him to a warehouse. He's like, I do. What do you need from inside? I can send my men to go get it for you, or we can wait. Whatever works best for you, of course, Scarlet.
Perhaps that might be for the best if they go in there. I'm looking for the ruby crusted purse. I can't have you paying for me now. That'd just be rude.
Oh well, I certainly wouldn't mind. I mean, go ahead and roll me a deception.
With advantage.
Only with advantage for Amric. So go ahead and roll the side by side.
Roll another one. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay. 16 and 12.
Yep, and 16 was first, so it would be
Mhm.
without advantage. Yeah. The thug kind of looks at this shitty warehouse and looks to you. But if you have a ruby encrusted person here, who is he to judge?
Honestly, it's the safest place to hide it.
Really, I really wouldn't have expected that. Normally Keen puts her people in these places very quickly.
Who?
Keen. Oh, I'm sorry, are you not from around here? Or you might be you don't seem like you are super into some of the scummier parts of the city. So she leads the guild, the Thieves Guild, I suppose is what you might
Thieves
call them.
Guild. Are they
Yeah.
opposite from the scary skeleton man? Are they the same?
Well, they're two different groups. I mean, Skeleton Man seems to believe in some god who's into death, and Keen is into money and information. Kind of a pain in the ass most of the time, but
Money? I feel like money can win people's hearts pretty easily.
well, she likes to exploit and steal and knock people over the heads, you know.
Sounds like a ruffian compared to you.
I would think so, yes. Okay, so the rest of you have tried to get into the warehouse first. Pretty easy to do that. Amric moved at a nice stroll. So the party is inside the warehouse. And are you going in? What is the plan? Are you sending the other two in to get your purse? Are you going in?
I would send the other two in.
All right.
Is there like a back door on the warehouse?
There's a couple doors. There's like
Okay.
a big.
What's in the warehouse?
Nothing.
It's
Really.
all ruby encrusted purses.
A single
I don't
ruby
know.
encrusted purse in the center on a pedestal. No,
Yeah.
it's very abandoned. It has been essentially picked clean of anything of worse. You mostly find rats and dust.
Oh no, not the rats.
Hmm.
So Amric will send in his bodyguards to the warehouse. And yeah, they close the door behind him, and you guys can attempt to do whatever you would like to his bodyguards.
Well,
Wow.
I'm thinking attack.
Yeah.
You're not
I
going to
love
try to
that.
seduce?
Come
I
on
am
now,
not
that's my
playing, I
job.
am not playing blue.
I'm looking at this thing and I'm saying no.
I take a good look at Kurosi and everything Kurosi's done and tell me what part of that is her trying to seduce anything.
All right. So for the incredibly quality battle map we have here for a warehouse,
Mm-hmm.
this side is inside. This side is outside.
So we'd probably be hiding like on this wall.
There
Or
are, I
on
suppose,
both
a few barrels and stuff that you could probably hide behind if you would
barrels and stuff. Why didn't you say so before?
like. Well, because I was originally thinking empty, but then I decided that was completely boring.
Just lay on the floor
Barrel.
in the rafters.
Bigger barrel. Slightly uncomfortable barrel. There you go. Some barrels.
We'll take position behind the combat barrel.
The combat barrel.
Oh, I should be at a farther back barrel.
There is your entrance.
Barrel, barrel.
Remind
Barrel.
you, Alicia, that guns are loud.
Yes.
I do know.
Okay, I just
Gats loud.
all right. A man and a thing walk in. The man is like grumbling, and he seems to be trying to light some sort of torch because he is now apparently searching an empty warehouse for a purse.
Played yourself, human.
I can't switch to the cursor because my internet browser is doing something really strange. It's like, hey, this is what this tab is called. I know that my tab is called that. Can I click on the button in the upper left where your info box is?
Okay. Quiet. Okay, quiet. Gotta be quiet.
Fresh.
Can I, as the door shuts, move him away from the door? Like if there's like a ocean, like water view closer to the water, we can like look out on into the ocean.
Or you can kind of step him away from the stuff. He'll pretty happily let you lead him wherever you'd like to.
Awesome. I will start talking to him about the secrets of the wind and how if you open up your mind and your soul, you can listen to their secrets and all that stuff.
Damn, son.
He is enraptured by your story of secrets.
Jesus. Okay.
Would we like an initiative counter, or are you going to let these guys search for a bit?
I want to be able to get behind them and block the exit, so...
Okay.
Wait until they're in a bit.
So then give me fresh stealths, I think.
It's time! And then, I guess if they spot us, that's initiative.
Oh, I should have done this before we did. Yeah, I should have done this before we did stealth, because they're gonna fucking scream.
So that's a 12 since you have medium armor now, right? Or do you have heavy armor again?
No, it's
well.
medium, but it's scale mail.
Still,
didn't know.
It's still disadvantage on stealth checks.
I did my
It just
part.
says heavy armor. I really hope
Damn,
I'm high on
we
the
wowed.
initiative order. I really hope
Oh,
I'm
no.
high on the initiative order. Fuck.
Okay.
Go help.
So
It's not my fault, but it is my fault.
All right. So this man walks in, lights his torch, and essentially sees you all immediately. But he is an idiot. So instead of realizing this is an ambush, he yells, "Stop, thief!" And
Oh. Oh, okay.
That works.
Oh, wow.
love
Yeah,
this.
he is stupid. Okay.
It's fucking stupid. Do we know what Ari was talking about when they were walking, or no?
nope, you just hear, you don't see Amric yet, but you did get yelled at like you're a thief,
Thief.
apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
These initiatives aren't too terrible.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Why is it sticking? Okay, there we go. Initiative. Boom. There we go.
It's nice devil you have there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
All right. So let's get that sorted. The spine devil actually gets to go first, and it will run at the person who was the closest / loudest, which is Flint.
Hi.
I was technically loudest.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
4.
rolled a 7.
Oh, you're right. I was looking at the wrong people. Well, let's see. Can he reach you? He can reach you too.
Perfect.
He'll run at you instead.
I get to hit him because of Fallen Master.
Okay. Yeah, that hits him.
Smite.
Okay.
The one set that up. Okay.
Okay, so this devilly creature comes kind of like scrambling at you, and you just obliterate it. And now the man is screaming. Glee.
Welp.
That was easy.
I was gonna try to take care of that thing, but now that we've killed it, I suppose we gotta figure out how to knock out that other guy. I am gonna run over and try to dagger him. Non-lethally.
Okay. You do hit him with a dagger. You're not coming through, Alicia.
Oh, sorry. I imagine you standing next to Kurosi. She's like, okay, this is easier than I thought. She's loading up her crossbow, and you just run right past her into it. And she's like, no!
And like I use the butt of my dagger to like punch him in the face, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of... His nose is now bleeding, which does kind of cut off his scream a little bit, as he is spitting out his own blood. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's pretty much it.
Rosie, Glee decided to run at the man.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna try to shoot the guy.
Wait, no!
Oh, quick question. Can I see what type of armor he's wearing?
Yeah, he was just wearing leathers, essentially.
Okay, then I'm gonna sharpshooter it.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fucking
oh,
hell.
shit.
No.
This guy's fucking
Oh.
dead.
This guy's
He's
fucking
so
dead.
fucking dead.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's dead.
No, he's not. Not with that roll.
That was a bad roll.
A 1 and a 2. Still does 17 damage. 17 damage, 1 out of 2.
You said he's still alive, right?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's upset.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I just load up a new one. I'm fairly certain someone's gonna kill him.
No, wait, no, let's not kill people. Just knock them out, you know?
Yeah, no, I was trying to knock him out. That's why I shot a crossbow bolt through his head.
All right, mice. You
Yeah,
killed the
so,
demon dog real fast.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
probably
shake the remains of the dog off my halberd, and then I'll run up behind him and whack. Non-lethally. He's just a bodyguard.
He is
Put him
like,
down.
no, he's still up barely, and he's like, wait, stop! Okay, and now he knocks out. You've
Alright,
knocked him out. Flint, is there anything you would like to do or prepare?
Kill him.
No! We don't need to be evil!
Kill him.
He's unconscious?
Yes.
Okay.
He said his ass was better than yours. Kill him.
It's not possible.
My God, it's clearly not, so...
Wait, Alex, roll 2d20 to see if his ass is better. Or on equal par.
Do it.
Nope,
No.
ass is not better.
Not even close.
His ass is
Close.
not even.
No,
I
not
mean-
even close.
Oh, whoa,
It
whoa,
was
you're right,
40.
15 out of 40, you're right.
Not even nice here.
He's not even. Yeah, he's not even as good as like
Half
I think
all.
anyone in the party.
Yeah.
No, Karosi rolled real bad.
Okay, well, his ass is only slightly better than just Karosi's.
I love how we have a ass
It's
scale
really
now.
good.
No, the
We have an
ass
ass
scale
tier.
is Karosi too.
Where you
Okay,
look
Can't believe we have
behind
an
the
here.
you look behind the barrel that Mice was hiding behind, and damn, that devil's got an ass.
Why?
Gotta roll
Why?
for Amrek now as well.
Yeah, what's hammer?
Not bad, all things considered. It's his only redeeming quality.
Alright, we'll look behind as like shake her head in like in some sort of approval, like, not bad.
How
Not
about
everyone
this-
Flint,
this
you
man
know.
right?
All right.
So I figure Ari will wait like 5 minutes, and if they don't come out, be like, really shouldn't
Well,
be taking this long.
I'm
we are
gonna
still,
for my
We're
turn.
still in initiative for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, for my turn, I'm gonna just kind of go over to his body and start dragging it behind the barrel to hide it.
Ooh, smart.
So I get 20 feet and I can move it 5 feet.
Yep. Boink. So Amric is now like looking behind you. Scarlet, my dear, it sounds like they ran into a bit of trouble. I would hate to hear that your purse has been stolen. Let me go check.
I'll go with you.
All right. And
Roll initiative.
he strolls closer. If
Yeah.
you can stroll and dash at the same time.
Absolutely.
It's a jog.
It's like fast walking, but with
yes, it's like
style.
that obnoxious business walk, essentially.
Mm.
And I do notice, Ari, that you are not technically on the initiative. You should probably just add yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't part of the combat, so I didn't roll. I'm sorry.
No, I get that.
Let me click my token.
All right.
Not that good.
That's okay. So you have, everyone essentially gets one action before he enters, unless Ari decides that she's going to try to stop him from entering.
I have a thing that I was going to do like once he entered, but
Mhm.
we'll let it play out.
Can someone help me drag this body?
Not right now.
I move the body with it.
Cool. I guess. Drag it there.
Okay, you kind of
And
get it
I
behind
guess
the
we hide.
barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You extinguish the torch. You may all re-roll stealth if you would like.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Amazing.
Like clambering together, trying to get behind the barrel.
You move over. No, you move over.
I did so much better now that I have my own barrel to hide behind.
Yeah, it's that was it. It was just the two of you trying to hide behind a 5-foot
Can
barrel.
I make a perception if I'm hearing them jingling around in there?
100%.
Sure, you can make a perception.
Trying to keep my halberd out of the line of sight.
Chris.
For the most, you hear some noises, but you're not. It's no longer the scream.
I think I'm
Chris,
still
is
like
there-
talking to Amaric a little bit.
Chris, is
Yes.
there anything in particular Glee would like to either prepare or do?
So yes, there is. Going to have tracks ready to like strike if he does anything odd or out of place or attempts to attack Ari.
Okay.
Just on Ari's shoulder, just like ready to pounce, And
So-
I guess we hide again. Let me
Yep.
stealth. Sneak. Much more prepared this time.
Not sharing a barrel definitely helped you guys. So Amric will push the door open and kind of step in. Scarlet, my dear, I don't know where your purse is, but I also don't see my guards. Steps in a bit further and he starts to essentially light a torch as well.
Alright, so is this our time, guys? Is this when we do it?
We're still initiative, but yes.
I'm attacking, but yeah.
Ari, is there anything you want? You get to
I will
technically start it
go
off.
up to him and like, we should really like be careful. There might be thieves, and I will cast Hold Person on him as I touch his chest.
Protect me. He tasers him.
Okay, so that does essentially drop your friendship spell, unfortunately.
That's fine.
But he does roll a natural 1. So you have...
Fucking wrecked.
And he's kind of like, oh, what the fuck? I don't know a Scar... And then you freeze him.
Alright, we got him, guys.
I lied. I'm sorry. My name's not Scarlet. But it doesn't really matter, does it?
Gas.
He looks hurt.
Girl boss, gaslight gatekeeper.
Are we still in, like, because I was
He
planning
can
on
save.
tying him
He can
up.
save in 6 seconds. So
I feel like
That's
I
fair.
don't
Mm-hmm.
see anyone, but like, y'all can time up now.
Yeah,
Run
I
out
mean,
with some rope and start tying him up. Woo!
Well, that was easy.
I go in with a hog tie.
Alright, you have successfully hog-tied this man.
I'm not sure if this is the right play, but it was fun nonetheless.
Kirsty's gonna go to the other guy, and she is going to take away his weapons and tie him up,
Good idea.
and she tells them, make sure you take away his weapons too.
Oh no, I don't want.
Well, that sucks. Do I find anything on this guy?
You find standard leather armor and his weapons and, like, very little else. He's not even really carrying money, it seems. It seems his drink might have been on the house because of the deal that they had worked out with the other lady. So,
All right, I'm gonna tie him up and make sure that he is gagged so he can't talk.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna drag him over with the group so that we can keep an eye on both of them.
You again, Anders. Andrews? I don't know. I don't care. Neither of them are true, right?
Nope.
What do you really want?
I want to kill you. She says
Well,
that as
hey,
she's
whoa, hey,
she's
whoa.
she's sitting on the barrel, just kind of being very upfront about it. She
Smoking,
actually,
probably.
yeah,
I will
no,
sit down
she's
cross-legged in front of him.
smoking, and I think she actually pulls out her gun and she starts loading it up.
Okay, we don't need to kill anyone or anything like that. Emric, buddy, my guy, hi. My name's not important. What we want to know is very important. Your mom. Couple of questions about her. First, is the High Observer Overseer of El Terrell in her house?
I think so.
Cool.
Are they there as a prisoner or by their own accord?
I don't know. I don't talk to him. It's downstairs.
Uh, two. Can you tell us more about your whole business with the Dead Three?
The Dead Three? What is that?
Okay, listen, buddy.
I wish I had
Listen.
Zone of Truth. I had it, and then I fucking switched it for Lesser Restoration, and I never used Lesser Restoration. I'm mad.
It's okay. We can keep him for a day.
That's true.
That is the forever problem of prepared spells.
That's true.
Hey, look, listen, buddy. I want to be honest and frank with you. I have been trying really hard to vouch for your life. All right, like I'm doing my best here. I'm new to your city. I don't understand the intricacies. It's all really weird to me. Okay. However, you see her over there, and points over to Kurosi. She's not even half as patient as me. She thinks you dying is like solve all problems. Okay, solve a lot of the problems that we're currently having. So
Well, I appreciate the importance you seem to have given me.
that's you don't understand. You're not important, and that's the problem. However, it's an easy thing to make yourself become really important really fast if you talk.
Oh, but nobody, or whatever you said your name was. I am important. My mother is one of the 4 people who rule this city, and I am her favorite son. So I think you'll find I'm quite important.
Now, see, you don't understand. We don't care.
Okay.
So let me break it down for you a little bit better. Could you please talk, or else I'm going to give you to my friends, and they'll do whatever, and I'll be sad about it, but it is what it is.
Well, what would you like to know?
Were you guys using the Dead 3?
I deal with many people, and many people like to pretend that they follow something or other. So the potential that money has exchanged from my hands to some of theirs is not unlikely.
Anybody else think that was good enough confession?
Not quite.
Not quite. Well, I tried. You know, I did try to do you a favor. Tried to vouch for your life.
Why have Morbot killed?
Kurosi,
Why? What? He's an idiot, and he causes problems. If he was getting himself killed, that sounds like par for the course for him. But I thought you said he wasn't dead.
No, he's alive.
Damn it. I was trying to say he was dead, god damn it.
Why does it matter?
Kurosi, I don't want you to kill him. Because I don't think you should hurt people like that. But you do what you think is best. And Glee steps back.
Does anyone else have an actual compelling reason why not to kill him?
Well, I would kind of prefer you didn't kill me. It's would be rather inconvenient to be dead, I suppose.
Where's the compelling reason?
We can get more information out of him tomorrow.
For what?
I'm sure he'll have plenty of time to think about it.
Well,
That's
Cap. Go ahead.
waiting is a risk.
Isn't it?
A pretty serious one.
Captain Zodge would probably like to hear, his actual confession.
The second we hand him over, we lose all control.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We don't really have any control.
Fake Scarlet. Yes, I was about to say it. It's quite funny that you think you have any amount of
Shut
control
the
in this
fuck
city.
up.
I walk up and I put the fucking barrel of the gun up to his forehead.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What? We're two, ma'am.
Let's not do anything hasty.
I'm not. I asked and I haven't heard an answer. If we leave him to wait and hope that he gets more information, that's a risk for him to escape. The second we hand him over to the authorities, we don't have evidence, and he's free. Not to mention free to get revenge on us. This is the safest choice. Does anyone disagree?
I agree that it is the safest. However, I do agree that I do think we can get more out of him. And perhaps something that might even spare his life. Who knows?
Did he have his ledger on him or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Does he have a key to his house?
No.
The people... Yeah, you did. Okay.
Where's your ledger?
I leave it at business. I don't like taking business home.
Alright. I look at Mice. Go ahead. Get whatever information you out of. But we're not leaving him. Whenever you want to give up, if you don't have anything, I'll shoot him. And I'll
We were going to wait tomorrow because we'll have a spell, but
again, we cannot take that risk.
Then just fucking shoot him. He's not gonna tell us anything else.
I'm trying to be kind and getting a. If anyone has a good reason, I'm trying to get that. I look
Alright.
back at Mice.
He's stonewalled all of our questions so far.
He'll
Do
be
you have
more
anything?
useful to us dead when his mother comes looking for him anyway, so we can maybe get out to her.
Now, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't feel like you've asked me very many questions. If you're looking for information, you've asked me 2, 3. You don't seem to like my answers, but what do you want to know? Kind of
Like
keeps
I,
glancing to the door and back to you, Kurosi. You're very impatient.
I've been told.
like I said, we need an actual confession out of you about your dealings with the Dead 3.
Has anyone locked the door? Out of character?
We don't have a key to lock the door.
Okay.
Besides, the bullet's gonna go faster than he can run.
The
Wow.
That's not what I'm worried about. Flint's gonna
Not wrong.
start dragging a barrel over to the door and just kind of propping it in front of the door.
Okay, you can certainly do that. I did specify that there were a couple doors,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Yep. Just to close this one.
He is hogtied though, so he's not going anywhere.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about outside help.
So,
Mhm.
so you want me to confess? All right, sure. Money going to the Dead 3. What has that done for you now? Who's going to believe you over me?
Yeah, that Kurosi's looking at Glee, waiting for that answer.
If you want information, we can certainly talk, but you have to ask questions to get information. You guys are not. It's like you've never extorted anyone before.
I don't do extortion, really?
Well, I can tell you now that you shouldn't. It's not going to work out well for you.
Is there anyone other than the Dead? Is there somebody that's running the Dead 3 that we should be worrying about?
I don't think so, if you know the Flaming Skull Man. Honestly, now that I'm thinking it back, he's the leader of them. So,
Well, he's
if
kinda
I don't know
dead.
why he would have pointed you to me. Oh, I'm clever girl.
Did we kill him or did he escape?
Oh,
I
we
can't
killed
remember.
No, I killed him.
We did? Okay,
He's
good.
super dead,
Sorry,
yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Super dead.
Flint, give me a perception check.
Yep. Shit.
Okay.
I was gonna say we're taking too long. He has backup.
Mm-hmm.
Kill him.
Does he?
Oh, I'm certain he does.
No, 100%. He had more than one bodyguard in the ship. Where are they? He had 3, at least. 3 more.
So, all right. You've successfully killed, to the best of my knowledge, a majority of the Dead 3. The guy you were looking for, the High Overseer, is with my mom. What else do you want to know?
And you wanted your brother dead.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's trying to buy time?
Sure.
Because Flint is not fucking convinced that he's useful to us anymore.
Kurosi's 100% on board with you.
He's definitely stalling, but it's not giving away anything that, like, he's stalling for a
plan.
reason other than
Yeah.
the fact that you're planning
Wait.
on shooting him.
Yeah.
Wait. Could you get us into your mom's manor?
I mean, yes, I live there.
There is no way that he can possibly do that without letting him go and him turning around back on us.
You see, I really don't like the concept of being shot.
And I don't like the concept of useless rich people.
Well, I hate to tell you this, I don't know anywhere those don't exist.
Sadly, I agree with you.
Alright.
Your brother was willing to sell you and your mother out. Are you willing to sell your mother out? To save your own life?
Talk to the
Kinda-
captain.
He seems to be thinking, and Corrosian mice. Give me perception checks.
We should fucking just shoot them.
So, the dogs are not quiet, per se. But there's some new noise. As you can definitely hear what sounds like a group of armored people who
Nope.
have found their way to this
We're
area.
dipping.
Nope. I
Dipping.
come over and I cut his throat.
Yep.
Oh. Well.
We fucking leave. We have to run.
Wait, Corrosi, wait.
Slit that throat.
Gurgle.
I grab everything I can find on him, and we're fucking. Well, I think we already did that.
Yeah,
we're
we
grab.
already
We're
did
leave.
Mm-hmm.
Could have gagged him. I could have turned him invisible. We could have walked out with him.
No, we
Why?
couldn't have. Move.
So here is a question that I've had as both a player and a DM for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He's got way too much fucking health for you to just one-shot him like that, but narratively it also doesn't make sense for him to not die.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, once she
With-
kind of moved closer to her and slit his throat, I think Flint would also like started like casting spells at
Then
him.
everyone beats the shit out of him. And do we
Yeah.
kill him in one turn?
That's always
let's-
what I've wondered, if there's like some sort of like
There's
Super-
no
like-
coup de grace
coup de
in
grace.
5e, but I say, we have him hog-tied, tied
Narrative.
up.
Yeah, that's kind of
narratively.
that's
I
kind
don't
of that
see-
mixed feeling of how health doesn't really work in this kind
If
of
this was a
situation.
combat encounter, it'd be different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's not. So
I mean, technically, he'd be. What is it? Restrained? Is that the one that
Yes.
gives you crits on it? I
No.
forget what.
No,
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 Paralyzed.
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 So here's what
Restrain. Yeah, that's paralyzed. Yeah.
here's what I am going to say. There are people coming,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so you have to be fast.
Mm-hmm.
I will allow you guys to either roll medicine or I suppose investigation to know how best to hit him to have him bleed out quickly. Or you can just do as much damage as you think as you can in one round.
Restrained,
will
do I
go-
get advantage?
Yes, you can at least have advantage.
I would like to do that.
Can I
Okay.
cast Hold Person?
if you cast Soul Person, that's auto crits.
Yeah, you can do that.
Kate. I think Wisdom.
And remember, I'm just a crit machine, so
Because I mean, this entire time, Flint's been just like, I can just hold him still, and you guys
Mhm.
can deal with him.
mhm.
That's kind of been his mental plan was,
Perfect.
I'll
So-
just hold him.
Basically, this is can you do enough damage that he could not potentially be revived, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh,
Wisdom for
sorry.
the-
I was just
Wisdom,
gonna roll.
yeah.
Yep. Okay, he did fail, so he is like frozen again.
So he's
Okay,
paralyzed
sorry.
for a minute.
So is that paralyzed as crit, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Each of its turns gets to roll another Wisdom save, so got around.
I don't know what to add to that to make it a crit.
You roll another d8.
No. I action surge.
We also have other turns coming. I'm just finishing up my thing. So
Okay.
49 damage.
He is definitely still sputtering in a way that he's not dead, but you could definitely kill him if anyone else is attacking him. Well, he's
No, it is.
No, it is.
Yep. So another D10 here.
That is amusingly the exact amount you needed.
Nice.
Wonderful.
All right, so you have now killed this nobleman. What would you like to do? As you
What
hear
what
the
are in
noise,
these barrels?
nothing. It is an
Uh,
abandoned warehouse. They're just shitty barrels.
I would like to stuff this man in this barrel.
Okay.
Oh, the unconscious man.
No,
His
No, the
Oh,
body.
corpse.
the dead boy.
Oh, we should
Oh,
probably
okay.
kill him as well. At this
Yeah,
point.
no, that was Karosi's next thing because he's still out. So
Yep.
Yeah, he's at 0. So
Yeah, you can just.
yeah,
I mean, you
she
could kick him and he'd probably die,
yeah
right?
no
Like,
she slits his throat and she she
yeah,
says
he
Oh
go
my
now.
god.
yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
y'all, we fucking chose this path when we abducted him.
You took too long. Go.
Uh,
all right.
can
So
I?
we run out, right? Or
I'm putting my
Yep.
ear against the door to make sure there's no like.
This is essentially the front door of the warehouse. There's also
Yeah.
a loading bay and a back door on various sides.
Does the
Now,
loading bay? Where's the loading bay go to?
Just out into the back. It's a cargo space essentially where you would lift it and it's big doors. And then the back door is just, a normal person-sized door, whereas this is essentially a double door.
we should split up, run, and meet back up at the last inn we were at.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And we split up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need to know what doors people are looking at, and stealth checks.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I.
It's time. It's time.
So
Fucking 7.
Glee's actually gonna cast invisibility on himself. That's a sleight of hand. On himself, and
Alicia, would your stat be any different?
No, it. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Would my
You
stat-
click
Yeah.
sleight of hand.
You rolled sleight of
so
hand.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Let me see.
Is it still a 6? Is what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'll just take that 10 anyway.
I
Oh
will.
my, guys.
Yeah,
Karuzi
we're
wanted-
fucked.
Well, I was gonna say Cruzy wants to do something specific, but I'll wait till other people describe their stuff.
You have advantage because you're invisible.
that's not better.
You still had advantage. I need to let you use it.
Yeah, I'm going to go out the back door and actually fly to the low lantern.
Ari was running towards Glee, and then when he just kind of just disappears, she like kind of stops and like and she was going to run towards the back door over here.
Okay. So
I don't like the
is-
fact of us fucking splitting up.
Hey.
Lee, what door do you go? Are you going out of invisible and flying?
Back door. So what
There's
if
more than one
you're
back
gonna
door.
say it, the back door?
Like the cargo door?
No,
The door in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Back
If
door,
Ari wanted to
long
say
door.
something to
Back door.
to Glee before He left.
No, I think Ari would be in a panic and would not think to say anything.
All right.
Okay. I still need people to tell me what door they're going for.
Door, I guess. Like,
Which door?
that
Go,
seems-
go, go. There's door 1 down here, which is the front door, cargo door, and back door.
And another kind of side door.
And
Both of these are just normal size. This
and
is like
side
one of
door.
those pull-up ones, and this is a double door.
Garage door, normal side door, normal back door, double front door.
Kurosi's going out the cargo one, and she wants to look for a place that she can climb up onto the roof.
side door. I don't know.
What about you, Flint?
Front door.
Bold.
Yeah.
This
I
is
like it.
where we all
Old
die.
move, Cotton.
All
That's
right.
what I'm
so,
thinking. I'm like, he wouldn't go out the back door. He'd go out the fucking front door and run for it. Play
All right.
distraction for everyone else.
Run.
So this is how this is gonna go down. Thank you for assigning your doors and rolling your stealth.
You're welcome.
Flint, you open the front door as the others are getting to their doors, and you look out and see about 4 armored men who seem to be wearing the emblems of the Flaming Fist, who are kind of like looking about and trying to catch people's attention to see what the fuck is happening, why is they're screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do exist here as guards, presumably. And they see you because you rolled shit stealth and you're throwing open a door.
Yep.
They're like, hey, did you hear that? The scream. And as that has happened, Kurosi, you are throwing open a big garage door, which is not quiet after midnight.
That's fine.
And so there is another guy who has been patrolling the alleys, and he looks at you and he's like, wait, stop, I have a question. Glee, you are very easily able to throw open the door and fly out because you're invisible. Ari, however, you are just kind of stumbling out in a panic. And there is no one specifically by that door because they've kind of been distracted by Kurosi throwing open a big one. Mice, you are in a side alleyway. There's no one specifically in yours, but you can very clearly see a number of guards are beginning to gather. And you are being loud. Flint,
Mhm.
what do you do when a guard asks you,
How
hey, did you
close
hear
is
that?
the nearest alley that isn't connected to this warehouse? How many feet away is that?
Let's go ahead and look back at the map. So this warehouse is kind of on. Oh wow, this is actually a terribly placed warehouse for looking for alleys
Mhm.
because there's only one, and none of the doors really opened into it. It's bigger streets. To kind of get into the city proper, you'd have to probably go a good 100 feet at least before you could really start saying there's things you could start trying to lose someone in.
That wasn't my goal, but yeah. Okay. How strong is this? How close are we to the edge of the water?
Pretty close. I'd say 30 feet, and then there's about a 10-foot drop into the water.
Okay. So this sucks. But hey, I went out the front door. I
My
look them dead in
blood.
the face. I go, "Sorry, fellas," and I cast Gust of Wind at them.
Okay. Go ahead and put that up for me if you wouldn't mind.
Nothing personnel, kid.
That's the personnel kid. And his eyes just go blue, and he puts his hands out, and just this gust of wind comes rushing from behind them and just pushes them.
It's like I was hearing about the different things,
Okay.
but like at the
Then
same
Jesus
time, it
Christ.
wasn't like as arousing as I thought it would watch like uncomfortable.
Strength saves. Let's go ahead. Let's go, guys.
Thing happening. I just feel like I shouldn't be here.
I have terrible news.
Mm-hmm. None of them?
None of them.
None of them.
They're all just kind of like, that was suspicious. So now they're all like charging at you.
That's fine. I took off running as soon as I cast a spell.
Okay.
And every bonus action, I'm going to turn a spell at them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast backwards at them to keep them
Okay.
away from me. As I run
So
away.
we're gonna have that basically be. Give me 3 athletics checks as you're
Okay.
running, and they will have disadvantage because you're, actively pushing them back. and
Yes,
blocking
and-
it out. Okay.
Fuck.
That takes a whole
Fuck.
Oh my
Flint!
god.
Flint! I'm 100% caught, guys. See you. Gonna have to roll a new character.
I mean, that doesn't mean you die.
necessarily.
You got your badge.
Yeah.
Okay. We will.
You have a
leave
badge.
Flint.
You killed a fucking person,
They
and
don't
you're
know
gonna get
that
sent
yet.
to death.
Uh,
I just drove
It's
up
just
the
that you
front
did come
front
out of the
door.
building.
you ran out the front door. We will leave Flint for now, on the edge of who knows what's going to happen. I know
Good
what's going to
call.
happen. I see the rolls. Crozy, there is one guy essentially chasing or approaching you now. Is there?
Yeah, okay. I wait. I close the door and wait for him.
Ma'am, did you hear screaming? Also, did you buy this building? I thought
No,
it was.
I heard the screaming and I was looking around for it. Thought it might have been one of my friends.
Give me a deception check.
All right. She's not good at deception.
Oh, I was just looking for trouble.
Right. Well, I'm here now to help you look for trouble. Let's go ahead and look back in and see if there's anything you missed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're walking back into the building with the body and the guard.
I open the door for him. Open up the big loading thing.
Mhm.
And then I close it on him and I run.
Nice.
Get wrecked.
Give me a stealth.
All right.
He is able to get the door open very quickly, but you are faster at blending into the shadows as you often did in the past when dealing with guards. Well, Ari and Mice, there are a few guards still around, but most of them have been very thoroughly distracted by Flint.
I walk casually towards.
welcome.
Yeah, thanks, bud. Walking casually through the street. Smile.
Yeah, you're not quiet, but you have no reason that you would necessarily need to be, because clearly the perpetrator is the guy who is,
Gusted.
gusting people away.
Gusted.
So no one bothers you. Ari, is there anything in particular you'd like to do?
God, do I help them though?
Do I see the whole thing with Crozy and the guard?
You are pretty easily able to see that. Yes, you're both on the same side of the building, essentially.
And I see her run away. All right.
I disappear.
I would run to the closest alleyway and try to blend in, and I would also make my sword disappear.
All right. Are you trying to not be seen, or are you trying to look like the scenery?
I would eventually, if there's riffraff, I would probably eventually sit down in a corner and look like I'm a beggar or something.
Okay. Yeah, you join the beggars, and it's like you're invisible now without casting a spell. Because
I figure I'm not I'm wearing a robe essentially.
You could be dressed in very nice clothes, and the flaming fist would probably look directly over you as you sit there with the beggars.
Fantastic.
All right. Glee, is there anything in particular you'd like to do at the low light? You're
The
definitely
low lantern. I
Yep.
am looking. I am sneaking in to go look for the ledger.
Oh my gosh.
Give me an investigation.
Can I have help from Trax?
Sure.
Yeah. No.
So, unfortunately, Trax went to tell you he was packing up when Amric did put away the ledger. And the bar is very crowded now. You're honestly more focused on not getting hit in your invisible form than you are successfully trying to figure out where it went. But, with the exception of Flint, all of you are definitely able to blend into the city without any
God.
repercussions.
I
Do I
think
try to
And-
help Flynn?
Well, you'll
Flint,
have a week to think about that,
no.
because this is where we're gonna end for tonight.
I
think
was
I'm
gonna say my plan was doing the sprinting until I got to an area where there were different roads and then casting fog cloud and randomly running down one.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
But like even if he gets away, he's also the flashiest looking person of this group and they know what he looks like now.
Yeah, you might have to get a new look.
Yep.
you might need to look like a poor person.
Yeah,
Very effective
Kurosi.
way to at least avoid the flaming fist.
Kurosi's gonna have to get rid of her cowboy hat.
Just look more like Ari. You'll be fine.
Yeah, just look like you could blend into a beggar at any given moment.
I do
Easy.
not
Why
look
did-
that cute.
Why didn't you guys just turn invisible and fly away?
Oh my
Yeah,
god, why
forehead.
didn't you say
Why
invisible
just be
fly
Why didn't you
away?
let me kill the motherfucker to begin with?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Flint's
I
not gonna be
mean-
happy after this. If we had just fucking
You
killed him
did kill him.
sooner, after he stopped fucking stalling. Like,
I-
he's
Oh, it's
I
it's
hope
his.
I hope Flint's not mad at Kurosi's because Kurosi wanted to
No,
kill him from the
no,
get-go.
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at
Good,
everyone else who
thank you.
stalled. I'm at literally everyone else who was stalled. I threw out the idea of like, oh well, we could keep him tomorrow because I have a spell. And as soon as you're like, no, that's not useful, I'm like, okay, then kill him. Why are we waiting?
I mean-
Then
I mean-
fucking kill
I
him.
agreed with
It-
your
it was-
position.
It was a very high risk.
I think we could have. You guys needed to make a snap decision. I stepped back and said, "Do what you want."
No, I will agree with that. Kurosi
I think
just
it's on
wanted,
me. I think
Oh,
I
don't
was
think it's on
stalling
you.
it a bit.
It
And I'm
is
sorry.
okay.
No.
But at the
I
end of the
bonded
day,
with Emmerich. I wanted to get drinks with him afterwards if he lived.
but at the end of the day, I still think killing is bad.
You have killed a lot of people to be saying that.
Yeah,
I
like,
will say, Ari is very surprised that we just slit his throat. I'm like,
That is completely different from like the people we fought down in the sewers that were
No,
a part of
that's-
the.
no, it's
That
not.
is completely fair, and you can talk to Kurosi about that if you wish.
It's a little different.
Don't worry, I barreled him. It's fine.
They won't. Surely they won't find it. Surely.
so
Well, I
is
don't
this where we're stopped
think-
for the night, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Kurosi's
We're
Kurosi's
a
hiding
dumpster fire.
nearby. I'm trying to decide if she's gonna try to set it on fire.
So I walked
So I
away
will-
before the demon dog got killed. What happened? Did you roll like a crit or something and kill
No,
it
I just smote it.
instantly?
Smith.
Okay, cool. I was
And
just
I
like,
rolled
Smoting.
high damage.
It doesn't
I came
have
back and the dog
crazy
was
high
dead. I was
health,
like, all right,
and then
that's
she, smote it, and it's a devil. So
that's fine. I was very confused. What happened?
no, that's fair.
I rolled a 9, a 7, a 6, and a 1. So
Nice.
All right, so you
Kinda
take care of demons or devils very well.
I'm gonna
Got
have to
it.
look
Cool.
for different pictures, like
Paladin.
art of Flint now,
Paladin
if he
thing.
gets away. Because he's
That
not gonna be able to look
actually
like
upsets
this.
me because I
You
spent
just
all
got
this
it!
time
I
drawing him.
know! I'm
He
so
only has to
upset.
look differently for a little
I'm
bit.
so upset. He's gonna be grumpy. He's gonna be so grumpy.
Don't
Aw.
worry. Don't worry. Eventually we go to hell, right? Look fashionable there.
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize.
Well,
We're going
if
to
you
hell?
did happen
What?
Oh
to
my
go to hell
God.
for one reason or another, they probably won't care if you commit a murder.
That's true.
So
Okay.
you can just wear whatever you want.
This is my murder outfit.
I mean, I think the
On
devils
Tuesdays,
would
we
care.
wear murder outfits.
I think devils would care if you committed murder. The demons won't, though. Demons definitely won't.
The devils only care if it's inconvenient to them.
Well, or that, or if it's against the law that they set out.
Cute. But no, you're right. But
Lawful evil is still lawful. They'll just abuse the law. Man,
Okay.
you stabbed the guy.
I'm stopping the recording now.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.